Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Women's Football Chat Live. Today we have the last game of this WSL weekend, an exciting weekend of WSL action, and it is Liverpool versus Arsenal. Should be a really good one. Arsenal will be hoping to keep ground with Manchester City and put a little bit of pressure on Chelsea. Liverpool hoping to go ahead of Tottenham and keep pace with Man United. So a lot of stake this evening, and hopefully we're tracked to a very good game. Harry, you excited?
Yeah, very excited, as you say. Now, after the fixtures today and yesterday, this is a big game for Arsenal. This is a must-win if they want to stay with City, want to keep the pressure on Emma Hayes' Chelsea. For Liverpool, big wins elsewhere in the mid-table. This would put them level with Manchester United, which would be a big feat for them.
Yeah,
and Tottenham as well. Either way, winning today would be absolutely massive. But they know exactly what they've got to do. Arsenal also know that this is no easy game. I think it's going to be a good one. I don't expect a walkover here from either side. I'm expecting a pretty competitive game.
No, and if we cast our minds back to the reverse fixture between these two sides, it was a win for Liverpool, a very unexpected win for Liverpool at the Emirates. They picked up a 1-0 victory there. Rachel Laws was the player of the match in that game. A lot of saves for her that kept her side in it, and she will be she'll have to put on a good performance today if they're going to get anything from it. So, yeah, it's going to be difficult for Liverpool. Arsenal are a very strong team, but as they proved back in October, they definitely can get something from today's game.
Yeah, 100%. It feels like ages ago that game week one fixture happened, but Liverpool pulled it off. They did really well. I don't, as you say, I don't think the goal from Taylor was the highlight from that game. It was the fact that Rachel Laws made so many saves. She's got to do exactly the same tonight. Liverpool have to be very defensively solid, and we know they can. Bonner in there, kind of holding that back four up, and we know on the counter they can cause some problems both within the 11 and off the bench.
Yes, certainly so. Well, let's have a look at the lineups then. Now we're going to have to piece together this Liverpool team since football has it down in a very weird formation, but we'll work it out. We are, of course, at Prenton Park for this evening's game in Birkenhead, Merseyside, and the Liverpool team is as followed. Well, we definitely know Rachel Laws will be in between the sticks. As I mentioned, she was very crucial a few months ago. She'll be very crucial this evening if Liverpool are to get anything from the game. In the back four, it's Matthews, Fisk, Bonner and Fahey. Midfield three is Lundgaard, Nagano and Holland. On one side of the front three, it's Shanice van der Sanden. On the other, it's Lawley, and Daniels is the striker. So we're trying to piece it together today. They've got two strikers. One of them's going to have to operate out wide, out of Lawley and Daniels. I'm not sure which one that'll be, though.
Van der Sanden.
Well, imagine Van der Sanden will be on the flank, but yeah.
It's going to be interesting. It seems very weird. It does feel like maybe with the three of them up there, they're thinking maybe a bit more narrow, but it's I don't know, it's a surprising selection,
Yeah.
You see it on. You look at the bench, and you've got Hobing on there. You've got Sophie Howe. You've got Missy Bo-Kearns. They've all been benched today, so they could come in to play towards the end of the game. But it's interesting to see how the players on the pitch are going to line up and how they're going to perform.
It's a bit of a surprising thing for Liverpool. No Koivisto either. We tend to see her starting at right back, so heavily rotated seemingly for this game. I'm guessing Matt Beard has a plan. But it's not full strength, I wouldn't say. And obviously no Justine Hines, who usually starts at left back. So a very interesting team for Liverpool today. Anyway, as for Arsenal then, they're playing a 4-2-3-1 and they are as follows. Manuel Zinsberger is between the sticks. She just signed a new deal, dispelling any rumours of Earps coming in and replacing her. In the back four, it's Emily Fox making her first WSL start, I believe. Ilish Edward Moyes the back two, and at left back it's Katie McCabe. In the pivot, we have Victoria Pelova and Leah Valti. On the right hand side, it's Beth Mead. On the left hand side, Caitlin Ford. Mia Dima is in attacking midfield with Russo leading the line. Now, those two could be the other way around, but I think it will be Mia Dima a little bit deeper. They'll try and use her for flick-ons and then get players like Ford, Russo and Mead into the game. So, a strong team for Arsenal.
Yeah, definitely. It feels like, defensively, it looks like they've settled on Zinsberger as the starting keeper. The back four is very, very strong. We know that. But, McCabe in there is going to give a lot of fight today. Midfield two, so that pivot, very, very nice. Pelova, brilliant season she's having as well. And then that front four is probably one of the best in the women's game.
Very strong,
it's incredible. The talent in there, the goal-scoring prowess and the numbers that those four players could put up between them could be extraordinary.
Yeah, it's a very strong attack. And obviously, Emily Fox coming into the side, I think that's a good addition. I think she's an upgrade on Steph Catley. And as we see on the bench, Leah Williamson, she returned to action in the midweek, came off the bench against Reading. She could come off the bench again today as they try and ease her back into games, but that's a big addition to this Arsenal team that they've lacked in this first half of the season.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's the thing that could also make a difference tonight is that bench is stacked. Even if Arsenal are struggling to find a goal in 60, 70 minutes, they've got so many players they can bring on to try and change the game.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, definitely so. And Arsenal will be hoping that... Arsenal need to win today, I would say, to keep themselves in the title race. 100%. If they go 6 points behind Chelsea, that's a lot of ground to make up. And, of course, they'd be behind City as well. So winning is crucial. Getting those points on the board and making sure that they stick with the top two is very important. Yeah. So today is no different. But, yeah, sure, hopefully a good game.
Yeah, I hope so. I think Liverpool will give it a good go for as long as they possibly can. But you'd think eventually Arsenal would get the win across the line no matter what happens. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But the longer Liverpool hold on, the longer, again, we said this about Brighton yesterday. In Liverpool, in this reverse fixture, Liverpool didn't score until the 70 odd minutes. So they can keep this game at 0-0 for as long as they can, knowing they can get that goal at any time. And even a point out today is a big result.
Definitely so. We're a couple of minutes away from getting down some predictions and others. Shall we look at some dangerous players? Who's going to be the main threats of both sides? I'd say for Liverpool, there's a clear one. Shanice van der Sanden always looks so dangerous on the ball. She's a great dribbler, loves to get into the channels. It depends whether she tends to play in the front too with Romain Haug. Obviously, today we think she'll occupy a more common wide role, a more winger type role. So starting from a wide area, which is not often what she does, but she's still very good there.
Yeah, we know what to expect from Shanice van der Sanden, a very, very good player and has a phenomenal name. But she will test that Arsenal defence, and I think her up at taking against her opposing player 1-on-1 can beat them, and then her goal scoring ability, if she gets in the right areas, is pretty decent. So definitely, if Liverpool are going to cause some problems tonight, it is going to come through Shanice van der Sanden. For Arsenal, we talked earlier, anyone on the pitch has the ability to score for Arsenal, but that front four is very, very strong. We know maybe that they have all struggled to get firing, but that makes sense. Mead, Mia Dean are both very recently back from long-term injuries. Russo's had a bit of a hit and miss to start life at Arsenal. So it's going to be interesting whether those three can get firing today and get amongst the goals for Caitlin Ford. Again, a bit of a mixed season, a bit mediocre. Arsenal would love to put 4 or 5 past Liverpool tonight with all of them scoring just for a bit of confidence. But overall, much stronger going forward, much stronger defensively. Arsenal should have this in the bag.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think it's going to be a tight one today. I think as we proved, as we saw the first time these two met, it's very difficult to break down Liverpool, and Rachel Ross was very good in that game. Now, she may not be that good today, and that may therefore make it easier for Arsenal, but I think that I just think that they will eventually break down Liverpool and eventually get those goals.
Yeah, and I think also for Arsenal about making a statement, because after they lost 1-0 to Liverpool so far this season lost 5-1 to City and 5-1 to Chelsea. So it's really about Arsenal again tonight, another chance for them to show that they can keep on the pace and go. If they score 10, they'll go back. They'll go to second. If just a win will keep them joint second.
They would say no, that'd be incredible stuff. But yeah, I do think that goal difference does really say it all about the golf at the moment. While Arsenal can go level on points with City tonight, without a big win, they're still going to be so far behind them on goal difference. Whereas Chelsea and City, they're very similar goal difference of plus 26 and plus 25. It just shows the superiority of those two teams in comparison to the rest of the league. Whereas I think Arsenal, when they do win, it's by a 1 or 2 goal margin. They haven't really pasted anyone this season. They've not had comfortable games, and they're at real danger if they were to lose tonight of being dragged into the battle for third. Yeah, because United could catch up.
Yeah, and I think, and that's the big thing for Arsenal. I don't think they've shipped too many goals this season. I think they've been defensively solid, but it is just that lack of high volume scoring. And as I said, their front players haven't, although they've got so much talent and ability, they haven't been firing all cylinders this season. Tonight's a good place to start, though.
Yeah.
In a game that you need to win, where you've got a bit of pressure on you, because City have beaten Tottenham and Chelsea thumped Brighton yesterday. It's a big night for Arsenal. They need to show that they have the ability to win this league.
I definitely think Russo needs to start firing soon. Yeah. Obviously, one of the most deadly goal scorers in the league last season, but she's not really proven it for the Gunners yet. And, well, she'll be keen to start to repay some of the large transfer fee that they paid for her.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
But no, it's not really easy for Arsenal tonight. Turn up at Liverpool, strong home support, as any Liverpool side do, men's, women's, youth side. And they're going to make it difficult, both on and off the pitch.
They definitely will. Shall we get some predictions?
Yeah, go on.
Everyone watching along, please put your predictions in the live chat. Obviously, we can see the poll, which we'll look at in a moment. But if you put a prediction in there, we'll make sure to read it out. As for our predictions, Harry, what are you saying?
I think Liverpool will give it a good go, but eventually you expect this Arsenal side to get a win across the line. So I will go 3-1 to the Gunners. I think Arsenal will take the lead through Beth Mead. Then we'll think, okay, they could go on a roll here, but they'll actually be pegged back by Shanice van der Sanden to make it 1-1. Close game, get into the second half. Arsenal maybe just find that extra gear to get past this Liverpool side, and it'll be goals from Alessia Russo and Caitlin Ford.
Fair enough. I'm going to go for an upset. I'm predicting an upset here. I'm going to go Liverpool 1, Arsenal 1. I think it's going to be another day of frustrating misfiring for Arsenal, and I think that will result in them only picking up a draw here. I think Liverpool will score first, and it will be through Shanice van der Sanden. And then I will say, for Arsenal's goal, I'll go Vivian Miedema. But I think that's all that will happen, and they'll struggle to get anything else, and there'll be a draw. So I'm going by my prediction. Admittedly so. I think it, obviously, most would predict Arsenal, and they are definitely the favourites to win today. But I do think that Liverpool could get something from today's game. So I'm backing them too.
And again, it's all about team performance for Liverpool today, and we know if they work all together and give it a good go, they can definitely get something across the line. That's all it was against Arsenal in the reverse fixture in game week 1. An all-round very strong performance from everyone on the pitch.
Indeed. Shall we have a look at the poll in chat? I think it's got 20 votes so far. 80% are backing Arsenal to win today. Don't think there's much of a surprise there. Arsenal are very, very strong. And then a 10% vote for Liverpool. 10% going for a draw.
Fair enough. That's a pretty strong percentage, I must say myself.
Yeah, definitely is. But a lot of people backing Arsenal today. I'm not too surprised by that. They are a very good team. Definitely the favourites for this afternoon's game. And they need to win. Realistically, they need to win today.
Yeah, 100%.
They want to achieve what they want to this season. They want to be in that fight with Chelsea, Manchester City. They have to win today.
Yeah, and you'd expect them to. And I, realistically, although I think Liverpool will give it a good go, Arsenal will show their class, and they will show that they can, on their day, they can push City. On their day, they can push Chelsea. I mean, on their day, they can beat City and Chelsea. They beat them all. Who knows what's going to happen? Ivan's 100th game. Big day for him. He looks nervous. What a surprise.
He always looks nervous. It might just be his resting face, but he always looks completely terrified. Yeah. But yeah. And Seri Holland has the most chance created from open play for Liverpool this season.
Yeah, she's had a good year, and although people may look at other areas of the pitch and look at other players for being their standout performers, I think a bit of an unsung hero sometimes. Well,
even in midfield, I think people would tend to look towards Sophie Hobinger over... Laura Hobinger over Cherry Holland.
But doesn't even start tonight. Says a lot, doesn't it? Says a lot about how the season's gone.
It's Marie, it's neither.
Oh, it's Marie.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go, both wrong.
Correcting me.
Yeah, correcting me. There we go.
Anyway.
Yeah, and I think Arsenal fans will be very happy to if Leah Williamson gets on again tonight. But they want to be in a comfortable position before that happens.
Definitely so. Well, we're about to get underway here at Prenton Park. It'll be Liverpool to get us started once the referee is happy for us to get started in this game. But a must win for Arsenal. Big opportunity for Liverpool. Both such players take the knee in a stand against discrimination. And then Shanice van der Sanden will get us underway for Liverpool.
Eventually.
One day. Ref blows a whistle. Van der Sanden knocks it back, and we're underway here in the WSL. It's Liverpool versus Arsenal, the last game of this WSL weekend. Who will come out on top? That remains to be seen. But we're in for a very exciting 90 minutes. Kate McCabe with a throw in here. Liverpool tried to go long from the off. It didn't exactly work out. But she's found Alessia Russo, and she's driving into space here, Russo. Russo, though, has to turn back. Here's McCabe on the overlap. goes back inside, but there's nobody there. It's picked up on by Holland, and it's just played down the touchline, relieving the pressure. But early on, Arsenal finding a little bit of space in behind.
Yeah, Arsenal did really well there, especially Russo. But once you get to McCabe, just a complete miscommunication. Russo ran off, and McCabe played it back to her, and Russo had no clue that the ball was even heading in that direction.
And I think Ford had gone central in order to create space for Russo to run in behind, but that then meant there wasn't an option for McCabe to shift the ball to. Van der Sanden manages just about to shift it. But then there's just not the space in there. Arsenal crowding that midfield quite quickly, but it does fall to Van der Sanden again here for Liverpool. And it's good defending from Lotte Wubben-Moy.
Yeah, this is what Van der Sanden can do. Initially, it was a good piece of hold-up play that allowed Lawley to get to run onto, and then again here, getting back with the ball and battling away and winning a throw.
Yeah.
It's that fight that she's got to provide today.
Throw in, looking for Daniels, but it's won by Arsenal, and here comes Mia Dima. Gives it out wide. Fox brings it under control, and with her second touch, she picks out Mead. Back to Fox, a little bit of a hospital ball, and that gives something for Daniels to press here. Sorry, Lawley to press. It comes off Lawley, and that's out for a throw.
So yeah, it looks like it's going to be Lawley on the left, Daniels on the right, with Van der Sanden leading the line.
I think that makes sense, because Van der Sanden's probably the best creator in there, so she can drop in a little, get involved in the midfield, and spread out wide to the two more traditional strikers who play as wingers.
That fight up against Elished and Wubben-Moy is going to be critical as well.
Yeah.
Not let them settle. Two very, very good centre halves. But under a bit of pressure, they might not like it.
Yeah, very narrow 4-3-3 for Liverpool.
Yeah.
I guess that's what they're forced into without any traditional wingers in the squad.
Yeah.
Wubben-Moy. And she manages to find McCabe. McCabe gets a touch on her, gives Ford something to chase after, but I think it will be fruitless. But it is out for a Liverpool throw deep in their own corner. Fisk will go over to take it. But yeah, I don't think Arsenal have been too bad.
No, not at all.
To start here. They've not really got anything going in attack, but they've also limited Liverpool totally thus far. Here's Valti. Now Palova wriggles through space. Here's Alessia Russo bearing an on goal. She tries to square it. It comes off the defender and into the hands of Rachel Laws.
Yeah, again, really good foot from Arsenal. Liverpool just kind of not keeping up at the moment. Yeah, it was Palova again. What a season she's having. Creative masterclass at the moment. Yeah. Phenomenal player. Yeah, assists through the roof so far.
Another chance that just thumbs Russo up. Russo's season up.
Took herself wide and they just didn't get enough on the shot that was eventually kind of smothered.
It wasn't a very easy opportunity to finish, to be fair. She didn't have a lot of time and space, but yeah. Fox goes back to Zinsberger. Mead to Palova, back to Mead, and she's forced to give it all the way back to Ilestedt, who sends it long. Neither Miedema or Russo can get there, though, as Bonner sends it back in the air. And Daniels engaging in the physical battle. It's a bit of a mess in midfield here. None that I can really get a grasp of the midfield yet. Take control. Here's Lea Valti. You can't give her that much time and space because she'll pick out Beth Mead with a wonderful ball. Wants to come inside and does find Valti in a bit of space, but that doesn't find its intended target. And it's cleared by Liverpool out to Amanda Ilestedt.
Yeah, you already get that sense that Liverpool are just hanging on. They are,
If we say it's a 4-3-3, it looks more like a 4-5-1.
Yeah, they're a couple yards behind at the moment.
Yeah. But I think it's smart. First 10 minutes, stick everyone behind the ball. Don't really allow Arsenal too much space. And they've not. While Arsenal have had the dominance of possession and they do look like the more threatening team, they've not gifted them a gilt-edged opportunity yet. So not bad at all from Liverpool, really limiting Arsenal's attacking output so far. Miedema's dropped in here to get involved in the play. Here is Valti. Now McCabe goes down the line into Ford, who takes that in her stride well. Can she beat Fisk? Lovely movement from Ford, but great defending from Fisk. Ford then gets past her. I think that's a bit harsh there on Ford. I thought Fisk grabbed her, but Nagano then comes across, knocks it into Ford, and that's out for a goal kick.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think Fisk gets a little bit lucky.
Because she realised she was done.
Ford gets past her.
Cuts back inside, their hands are all over her. But then equally Ford does then grab a bit of Fisk's shirt. So I think you can argue 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Taking the words out of your mouth.
Yeah. I mean, Bit fortunate for the Liverpool defender. Luckily, her teammate managed to come across and kind of rescue her a little there.
Yeah, Caitlin Ford, not the easiest player to deal with in the WSL.
Not at all. And all that does is just give Liverpool a goal kick and gives them a chance to settle. And now they're on the ball here, and this is decent play down the left-hand side. And that ball was looking for Van der Sanden, but it just runs out of play before the striker can get there.
Yeah.
But I think it is pivotal that Liverpool can find Van der Sanden with that ball. They want it to stick up there, and so they can get out when they need to.
Good header from Fisk.
Don't want to get bogged down in their own area.
Here's Bonner. And she manages to... Well, she tries to find Daniels out on the wide right space, but she's not there.
Well, it's the thing they want to avoid doing. They don't want to just hoop it long out for throws and out give it back to Arsenal.
Well, the issue is they're looking for options, Liverpool, but the players that should be there aren't there because they have to be so deep at the moment to deal with the overload from Arsenal. Like Daniels there's having to mark McCabe when she pushes forward, which means that she's not forward when Liverpool want to lump it long to her.
Really good pressing from Lawley.
Beth Mead.
They do get the ball back, Liverpool.
Loses it. Yeah, it's back now with Rachel Laws.
Yeah, no rush. Just going to knock it round. Not try and force anything. Liverpool.
Exchanges passes with Fahey. Now looking for an option. Manages to, tries to find Lawley. Does quite well actually to bring that down, but unfortunately for her, it's off the field. Fox goes down the line. Russo isn't going to win that headed challenge, but she does win a throw as Fahey nods it out. And Fox has to go and retrieve that ball. Luckily there's a steward on hand in order to help. But yeah. Fox. Being hounded by this Liverpool front three and is forced back to Ilestedt. Now Zinsberger. Ruben Moy. Zinsberger again. Amanda Ilestedt. Here is Fox, goes down the line. Mead touches it inside. Good challenge from Holland. But that'll see its way through to Zinsberger. Now Ruben Moy. Tries to slide it into Mia Dima, but it's won back by Liverpool. Nagano. Lovely ball forward from Lundgaard, looking for Holland, but it's overhit.
Yeah, not a bad idea in there. Liverpool's trying to see what they can do.
It does feel like Liverpool, they know what they're trying to do, they just can't execute it at the moment. They're trying to pick out, they're trying to find these diagonal balls into their wide players, but the problem is, because their players aren't getting high enough, quick enough, they can't pick them out in those sorts of areas. It's a great ball from Lundgaard, if they had a right winger who was alive to the situation. And anyway, here come Arsenal again. Emily Fox gives it to Beth Mead. And Mead is forced backwards to Palova. Palova back to Mead. Now Fox. Ilestedt. Here's Mead. Valti. And there Valti again being hounded by Holland. Gives it to Mead and then does complain to the referee that she's being fouled.
Gets a free kick.
And does get what she wants.
Yeah, no, just Liverpool just kind of, easing themselves in while trying to contain Arsenal so far. And it's paying off pretty well at the moment.
Another foul there, Rebecca Welsh. A succession of fouls awarded here.
Just gives Arsenal a chance to move up the pitch without having to do any work.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what they want from today.
The Liverpool just trying to disrupt Arsenal's flow at the moment with a couple of fouls. However, Arsenal are going to turn this free kick into an actual set piece. Something they can use and try and score from.
Makes sense. There's a lot of aerial threat in there.
Yeah. And I think it'll be McCabe to take. McCabe lifts one into the box. And Ilestedt can't quite get ahead to that. Fox flicked on by Ilestedt. Valti was in an offside position, but she didn't touch it, so it's still alive here. Mia Dima. Now Alessia Russo. Can't quite open up the space for a shot. Fox. It's like watching the Arsenal men's team. They just don't want to take a shot here.
Yeah.
Palova. Ilestedt. Now Valti. How they end up from a position where Russo was on the edge of the opponent's penalty area to knocking it around in their own half. Why does nobody have the confidence just to have a shot?
And now Liverpool survived 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that is a big point in the game.
Equally, Brighton survived 45 last night, and then within a minute of the second half, they were down a goal. So, doesn't always necessarily mean they're going to hold on forever, but they are holding on well at the moment.
McCabe just driving inside here, trying to create something, trying to force something, but isn't quite paying off.
Yeah.
Ruben might going direct now into Russo, and that has paid off.
Judy El Hassan asked where you're watching it. We're watching it in the UK. I'm not sure whether it's available or what countries it's available in, but if you are in the UK, it is on Sky for anyone that wants to watch it. Here's Mia Dima. Can't quite get there. Now McCabe, but again, she can't beat Bonner, and she is offside anyway.
So interesting, they're trying to win the ball back in the first place, and coming back for an offside position, and another chance for Liverpool to get a bit of respite in there. And another bit of survival. This is Rachel Laws down on the deck.
A somewhat worrying sign for Liverpool. Just while there is a player down, we've got a moment. 55 votes in the poll chat now. Thanks to everyone that has tuned in and voted. 88% going the way of Arsenal. Fair enough. 9% going for Liverpool. 5% for a draw. Make sure to have your say if you haven't already. And of course, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe. Already one gained on this stream. So thank you guys very, very much.
Yeah, no, this is going to be concerning for Liverpool, because Laws hasn't had to make a save yet. So this suggests this isn't a in-game injury. This is either an injury they know about or something new that they are yet to discover. So hopefully Laws is right.
It's something she's not sustained due to the match.
And it doesn't feel like a tactical thing due to the amount of A, treatment she's facing, and B, that they don't need it. They've done okay first 12 minutes.
Equally, that might be what they want, though. It's just Matt Pitch just wants a moment to
get some drinks in.
Yeah.
Have a rest. But no, Liverpool, just a quick reset. Hopefully Laws is okay.
Have they even sent the bench goalkeeper out to warm up?
I do not know.
But yeah.
But have a look. We'll wait to see if Laws is okay first. But no, I'm pretty sure Matt Beard will be very happy with how his team's played so far.
Yeah. Well, Laws put our gloves back on, so you'd imagine that's a positive sign.
Not quite sure what that was about.
It seemed to be some sort of knee, I think, was given the fact that they did
send the bench keeper to warm up.
Yeah, she did take her gloves off and pulled down her socks. So I'm guessing there's something there that has caused her a little bit of discomfort.
But now if you're Arsenal,
could just simply be a muscle injury.
You can see there's a bit of tape
or some sort of well, that looks more like muscle than knee. Little lower, some sort of calf problem.
But if you're Arsenal now, early doors, get a shot away.
Well, it's not a hand or arm, but yeah.
Put her off.
Get her diving at least, yeah.
Make her think.
Tried to do too much of the ball there.
Daniel's just running it off.
Yeah, didn't run out of space and ended up having to leave the pitch. McCabe, Mia Dima. Trying to go all the way back to Zinsberger.
You've thrown the ball from your left back. Your centre midfielder just levered the ball
from the halfway line back to Zinsberger. It wasn't a convincing pass either. I thought a Liverpool forward might pick up on it. Here's Ford. Has McCabe up in support. Just doesn't notice her in time, but McCabe then continues the run and her cross is blocked and out for an Arsenal corner.
Better from Arsenal, that's the thing. And we always say this when these two teams play each other, when teams like this play each other, when the better opposition in Arsenal...
Ford could have released this earlier. There.
But when they speed the game up, Liverpool can't handle it, and that is how they're going to get through today. Just McCabe with a bit of dynamism, bit of ups the ante a little bit, and causes Liverpool some problems.
I feel like Ford could have picked her out on the edge of the area where it wasn't so crowded, and potentially she could have got a better ball into the box. So ball in from McCabe, just swung to the back post. And it's not dealt with well by Liverpool as Arsenal keep possession in the box here. Palova whips it back in, flicked on by Fox. Ford's chanting at the back post, but Laws doesn't have to put her off. And that will be a goal kick.
Yeah, Liverpool just hanging on in there. Nervy moment. Brilliant from
really well flicked on by Wibben Moy. I think Ford was offside anyway, but she didn't get noticed, but it did come off her.
Laws.
Laws is enough there just to put her off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Paul actually kicked into her arm.
Under pressure immediately here, Liverpool. Laws. That's a good ball out wide to Fisk. Don't know why she's gone back to the goalkeeper. They're inviting more pressure on herself, if anything. Laws. Brought down well by Matthews. Now it's with Fahey.
Yeah, strong
Laws
Irish
again.
contingent in the away end for Arsenal.
Yeah, a lot of McCabe fans.
Unsurprisingly so.
Fahey. Matthews. And that's good movement. Well, I guess if you're an Arsenal fan and you're Irish, this is probably the easiest game to go to.
Maybe, yeah.
You've just got to get on a boat. But if if it's a game, I'm a bit serious. If it's a game at Meadow Park, that's a trek. So it probably explains why there is such a strong Irish contingent. I guess Bristol's probably another option. This is definitely the bigger game of those two, though. Mead. Fox. Now Valty. Knocks it out wide. McCabe. Comes inside. Miedema can't quite get control of that. And then Daniels is brought down there.
Yeah, no. Liverpool holding firm in the first 16 minutes.
Yeah, it's not been bad.
Problem is they have to do
from-
this for 90. And they've only done it for 16 with 74 to go. But overall, you feel like they can ride out the storm, start to get a bit more momentum in this game. They could cause Arsenal some problems.
Yeah.
I think since that first couple of minutes, we haven't seen Shanice van der Sande on the ball.
No, Liverpool haven't really got the ball forward.
No.
They had a handful of flashing opportunities, not really anything that
Speak of the devil.
was serious.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
right.
Yeah. Do you think Matt Beard, are we happy with what he's seen so far? Or do you think it's still... Because I don't think they've been comfortable. They're getting away with it at the moment a bit. Well, they haven't conceded, and I think they'll take solace in that. They've not been perfect.
Yeah, and his game plan is working so far, and I think his mannerism on the touchline at the moment speaks how he feels. He's sat there laid back with his arms crossed. He's having a great...
Well, he was also exhaling deeply and looked a bit frustrated. I don't think he looked... When he's got as much as bit like Ibiza Beach, he looked more flummoxed.
He looked more sat.
He
He's
looked
like
tired.
his job and just been told he's got to work late.
Is that a positive emotion?
No, he's happy. Whereas Oidmal is
He looks tired from what he's seen already, and there's a yellow card for someone.
not
Welsh has awarded, and I think it may be someone on the bench.
So look, Matthews. Oh, and it's going to be. And it's the Oidmal's getting.
No, one second. Is it Lawley?
Yes.
Just on the left-hand side there and stop the throw being taken by just jumping in front of the player.
Quite smart. Should have avoided the yellow. Not so smart.
But don't do it right in front of you inside of Val. Because he does give, like, telling the teacher's pet vibes, doesn't he, Jonas Val? I don't know what it is about him.
He was the grass at school.
100%. The snitch. Ruben Moy.
Caught people in the toilet, so he was down. He was the prefect.
McGay tried to buy a player ball forward, but it's cut out by Fisk and out for another throw.
McCabe's getting moving quickly.
Rousseau. Now McCabe. Valty. Here's Fox. Picks out Mead. Mead slips, and that's killed another Arsenal attack, but fortunately for her, Matthews had to put it out for a corner.
Yeah, now Charles Brass will be a bit more direct with it. And again, we spoke about that threat. Russo, Miedema, Elished, Ruben Moy. How many more players could you name?
Yeah.
All who are very, very tall and can head the ball pretty well. And Beth Mead, who's got a cracking delivery under her right boot.
Ball in from Mead, and it's a cluster of heads in the area, but it's a Liverpool one that meets it. It falls to Plover now on the edge, who again puts up in the air, headed away by Fahey. Ford, and it falls to Holland, who manages to pick out Lawley, and Liverpool coming forwards here. Good challenge from Ruben Moy. Still, though, here come Liverpool. Lawley plays it into the channel, but that's overhit and difficult for Holland to get to. And Arsenal will come forwards now. Pullover gives it out wide. Mead on the ball. Has Fox overlapping. Uses Emily Fox now. Ball lifted and it's on the goalkeeper, but Lords just about manages to push that out for a corner.
Yeah, you can just feel maybe that Arsenal are starting to take complete control of this game and the momentum is in their favour and it's chance after chance now on Liverpool. I think they're not big chances, but Liverpool just having to kind of clear it this way, put it out for a corner.
McCabe. So I think maybe McCabe and Fox have switched sides. And understandably so, if McCabe's going to put in tempting balls like that.
Good effort from Laws in the end to save it.
Ball in, it's met in the air by Wubben-Moy, but that's out for a for a goal kick.
And I think Liverpool will be very happy to see that one sail over the bar.
Yeah.
Because it's been a tough game. But, they're 22 minutes through now. 22 minutes through.
Certainly not their easiest fixture this season.
Not at all. But they've proven they can get something from this game once, and they'll be hoping to do it again. So far, they're doing exactly that. And, every game as we head towards the end of the season is a big game.
Yeah.
There's no game where you can afford to drop points. So
just bear with us a moment. Our Sky's just having it at the moment. But yeah, good start for Liverpool. They've kept it quite disciplined, kept it quite narrow, made it difficult for Arsenal to come forwards. And we've seen a few games this season for Arsenal. They've struggled to break teams down. And yeah, Liverpool definitely enjoying similar success as to what they managed to do earlier in the season in that game at the Emirates. So they can keep this up. Who's saying where they find themselves in about 20 minutes' time?
Yeah, it's just that dilly-dallying on the ball and just taking too long in good areas for Arsenal. So just get some shots away, test the keeper, make them work, make them do something in the end.
Yeah, well, we have coverage once again. And it's full, and Arsenal coming forwards immediately. Mia Dima trying to fashion a shot. Is Palova, does shoot, and it's into the hands of Rachel Laws. But yeah, not a bad effort for Arsenal and actually finally getting a shot away, but yeah.
Better football, a bit more direct. Don't mind that from Palova, but
not the most difficult thing Laws is going to have to do today.
Still got the ball in her hand,
but getting a gloves warm, which I think Laws will be keen to do because she's not really had to make a save yet. Obviously that McCabe one she had to deal with, but they've not really dealt with this Arsenal. McCabe comes across and makes the decisive action. Now here come Arsenal. Well, that is a poor ball forwards from Fox. Now I'll roll out for a Liverpool throw.
Yeah, I think we know as this game goes on and it's still 0-0, Liverpool are going to start to frustrate Arsenal. I think that is maybe where Arsenal differ to City or Chelsea. Is that City and Chelsea don't seem... It's that City and Chelsea don't seem to get as frustrated and annoyed as the games go on because they know they'll find that goal eventually. For Arsenal, sometimes that frustration does show and they don't find that goal.
And almost, that final ball just lacking for Arsenal. Meaning they're almost getting Russo in behind there. McCabe. Now Valti. Ilestead. Manages to find Palova. Nice turn. And she picks out Emily Fox in this wide area. Fox. Ball in. Headed away. Now McCabe. Valti. McCabe. Plays it inside. Miedema. Just fighting for that ball there, Vivian Miedema. And it is deemed that she found Nagano. She's furious about that. Actually, I feel like she could have got a yellow for dissent there. Yeah. You can't shout at referees like that anymore. But
smart from Nagano, though, just to draw the foul.
Yeah.
And relieve all the pressure. And give Liverpool a bit of respite.
An underrated player, Fuka Nagano. But yeah, most possession won and successful passes in the Liverpool team.
Caught in possession again there, Liverpool.
Coming forwards now, though. Palova, Miedema. Still fighting for it, but it's cleared away by Nagano at the decisive moment. Daniels, Fisk, plays it back down the line. But it's Wubben-Moy that will come and collect it. Ford, back to Wubben-Moy, who's made an overlapping run. Turns and looks for a teammate, but she'll drive inside now, Lotta Wubben-Moy. McCabe, best run the game there. from Arsenal centre half, who decided just to push forwards. But yeah, Liverpool just haven't really broken into Arsenal's half yet.
No, not
let alone into their final third or box. Whereas Arsenal, well, they haven't really been in Liverpool's box, they've been everywhere else.
Just feel like they've just got to go for something.
And Fisk there, getting in front of that ball, intercepting and smashing out of play.
And in terms of, I don't mean go Hail Mary, but I mean just try and play a bit more positively when they have the chance to. Don't just leather it out. Maybe think about it.
Because there from Fisk, she could have just brought that down.
Yeah.
She gets in front of the pass, and rather than trying to control it, she just knocks it out of play.
Yeah, when it goes, I think.
And again, it's up in the air from Fisk, Daniels,
but ring it down,
Fisk,
and then play football and they go out to the goal
back
kick.
to Laws.
That's better though than just smashing it long. And Laws will hopefully do the same thing and not just put her foot through it.
And now they will open up in possession. Liverpool, Nagano.
She's dropped in
Back
here.
to Laws.
Back to.
It's an interesting tactical point, isn't it? Nagano dropping in between the centre halves. Laws. And a lot of even more. It does really well to win that aerial challenge against Daniels. Rousseau can't bring that under her control. It's dealt with by Liverpool for now, at least. But here come Arsenal again. Palova, Mead tries to find Fox on the overlap, but it's won back by Matthews as she looks for an option down the line. Tries to play it towards Shanice van der Sanden. Van der Sanden fights for it with Illistead. Illistead hooks out of play, and that will be a Liverpool throw on the far side.
Yeah, again, Liverpool just playing. It's all about game management. It's all about playing smartly and work. I think usually people say work smart, not hard. Right now, Liverpool are doing both, and that is exactly what they need to do if they want to get something from today. And so far, it is working in their favour.
I feel like they could go for it a bit more, Liverpool, though. They're not going to score if they sit behind the ball all game.
But
I get why they want to do it. Yeah, no, I understand, but they're just not really getting forward at all. If you look at the Chelsea game, it's the game that I think back to when I think of how Liverpool can do well.
Yeah.
When they got the goal in the Chelsea game, it's because they put the ball in Chelsea's half, and when Chelsea tried to play out, they then put a lot of pressure on them.
The problem is they also conceded 5 in that game.
They went on to concede 5, but at one point they were level 1-1.
Yeah.
Because they actually pushed a bit more for the game once they went 1-0 down. They got a goal back, and then Chelsea did Chelsea things. Mainly Lauren James, but yeah.
I think that's what they're wary of. So they know they're not.
But Arsenal don't have Lauren James. They've got to remember that.
Exactly. But Arsenal do need to start firing for every forward in the team.
Yeah. The thing is, I guess for Liverpool, points enough today.
Yeah, points a good result.
It's a very good result. Illistead. Zinsberger. She goes along with it, searching for Russo. Huge header from Bonner.
Today.
Yeah.
I think she's touched the ball.
At least in her own box. She's come out to halfway line a couple of times just to see what's going on.
Yeah.
McCabe with a throw-in. She wants some options. The problem is the centre-half was asking for it, Illistead, but McCabe, as we could literally see her say, I can't throw it there. It would be diabolical to loop a ball into your own penalty box. Nagano, a little too forceful there on Miedema. And that will be an Arsenal free kick.
A bloody heavy push to knock Miedema to the floor.
What can I say? She's strong, Fuka Nagano.
Made of steel.
Anyway. Lundgaard goes down the line, gives Shanice van der Sanden a chase. They need to get the ball in behind more. Van der Sanden's a very quick player. If you can get that ball in behind, give her something to really run after, and put a little bit of pressure on Arsenal, then you can really cause some trouble. But Liverpool, they're playing it to Shanice van der Sanden. That doesn't work. She's not going to win the aerial challenge against Illistead or Ruben Moy. She's a very good player, but she is also like 5'11".
Yeah.
She's not winning a header. Shorter than that, probably. I don't know. Not very good at estimating heights. No. But she's not very tall. Stop putting the ball to her. She's not going to be able to hold it up. Put it in behind. See if she can get in behind. But, yeah. Bit of a wayward clearance that from Laws. Does that take a nick off an Arsenal player? It doesn't. It'll be an Arsenal throw. Fox. Plays a 1-2 with Mead. And it's now being pressured really well by Lawley. And that will be an Arsenal throw. Matt Beard appears again from his dugout in order to bark some instructions at his back line. Fox, that's cleared away. Again, Arsenal... The problem is Liverpool just keep inviting more pressure on them because they don't clear it far enough away.
Yeah.
Ball across the box, but Ford's behind it. And again, an opportunity goes begging. It's smashed out of play. Did that come off the Arsenal player? I don't think it did. So it's going to be another throw for Arsenal. 30 minutes on the clock then. Still, Arsenal being frustrated here by the home side. Miedema. Nagano is hassling her there, but she does manage just to see her off and then play it to Fox. Palova. Now Mead. Plays it in behind, looking for Fox. Can she whip it into the box? Here comes the defender, hits the side netting. Did it strike a defender? No, it didn't. That's just a difficult ball into the box.
Yeah.
And one gameplay, Esteban. Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish, so welcome to the stream. But apologies, I'm not able to understand what you're saying. As someone who takes Spanish, Harry, can you translate? Or not?
The game? No. Sorry.
Okay, he knows the game.
The game...
Good luck with your GCSE.
Boring.
Miedema puts it in the air. Rousseau blocked again. I disagree with the game being boring.
It might not be the game's boring, but something's boring.
Oh, coverage.
Yeah, it might be. Let's say you all.
Thank you. Or maybe they're saying not boring because somebody subscribed. Welcome to the community. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, if you are enjoying the stream and haven't hit that subscribe button, please make sure to do so. We only started 2 months ago. And well, the support's been incredible so far as we near on 300 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to do so. Now the flag's up. Russo received the ball, but she is offside. But not a frustrating afternoon for Alessia Russo. Not really able to get involved in anything positive so far for Arsenal. There was a penalty shout in there as Lawley did bring down Beth Mead. And I would have to agree. I don't know. They actually won the ball.
It's one of those where it's not given. I think you can look at it and go, that's not a penalty, but if it is given, you can look at it and go, potentially. And also that would have seen Lawless off.
Yeah.
So, big decision that.
Lawley,
sorry, off. So it's lucky for her that wasn't seen by the referee.
So definitely think that could have been given, but
yeah.
Equally, the play continues. So you could argue advantage takes effect because Russo did have a shot.
Maybe so, but then they have to put it back.
Fisk. Can't put it back, can you, for penalties? I don't know. Don't know how advantage works. With regard to pens. Van der Sanden tries to take on Ruben Moy. She has got around us. Shanice Van der Sanden. Great tackle from Ruben Moy. Still it's with the Dutchman though. And that's just put out of play by Ruben Moy. It's a throw-in high up the field for Liverpool. Ball in. It's over everyone, unfortunately. Couldn't keep it on the field. Poor delivery from the Liverpool fullback.
Yeah.
Not fullback, midfielder.
I hope for better there for Lingard. Didn't get it. But Liverpool, it's been a good game for them. They've done really well in this first 34 minutes. But as
I think you could summarise this game by the fact that Lingard's name seems to already be coming off the shirt.
Yeah.
Definitely shows the combative nature, especially in the midfield. But yeah.
Yeah, Recker's going to pull that back. Fisk, again, does not want to let Ford go, quite literally. But,
it's loud as I expected.
Yeah.
But yeah. Quabrada Daha, official 23. I hope I pronounced your name correctly there, saying Arsenal 5, Liverpool 1. Hell of a prediction.
So, the same as the Chelsea-Liverpool game and the same as the City-Liverpool game.
Yeah.
Fair enough, I can see that.
Arsenal got a lot of work to do, though, in 55 minutes.
In for a big second half, that's going to happen.
Or a great last 10 minutes of this half.
Oh, loose pass in there, Liverpool have it back. But
His ball could change so quickly, because if Arsenal score 10, I don't know, not 10, 2 before the end of the half, I can definitely see a 5-goal game, but yeah.
Kept alive. And now running at them is...
Caitlin Ford bursting inside. Palova back to Ford. Ford plays it into the box, it's blocked and then cleared away by Lundgaard. Still alive here though, ball into the box. It's headed away. Arsenal just struggling to make anything happen at the moment. They've still not created a clear-cut opportunity. They've had a few shots on goal, but nothing to write home about.
No.
It's definitely been a frustrating first half from an Arsenal perspective. 6 shots mustered up, and but none of them big chances.
But here though,
McCabe on the edge of the box. Lovely little drag back as she then finds Valti. And then Shanice Van der Sanden catches it. Catches McCabe in possession. Brilliant. Fantastic tackle that from Lotte Ubermoy. Here is Lea Valti. Now Ilestead. Looks for the forward pass. Russo goes around the corner. Lovely ball from Russo into Fox. Fox, can she deliver it? She can, but it's blocked. And that'll be another corner. Arsenal certainly racking up a few of those today. As Liverpool keen not to allow that ball into the box. They know the threat posed by Russo and Miedema. However, arguably they have more of a threat from corners as Ilestead gets up there. Obviously known for a heading prowess. Scored, I think, 4 goals at the World Cup in the summer of 2023. And that's a terrible ball in, though. Ilestead can't finish it if it doesn't stay on the pitch.
Yeah, that sums up Arsenal's half, I feel. Beth Mead's corner not even coming into the field of play. Not good enough, really, at all. And I think Ivar's face reflects exactly that.
Yeah.
And as it stands, that would leave Arsenal 5 points off Chelsea, 2 points off Manchester City. Any drop of points at this stage in the season, as we tick over halfway, is crucial in that title race.
Yeah, ball forward from Arsenal, and that will go through to Rachel Laws. So yeah, fast approaching the half-time whistle now then.
I think there's still a long way to go in this game.
I'd say it's been a uncharacteristically low-scoring weekend in the WSL. You know, none of the games today have mustered up more than 3 goals. Yesterday's game had exactly 3 goals. Yeah. And today we've still not seen a goal yet. So, as I say, relatively low-scoring weekend.
Yeah, and I think this is actually giving... I'm seeing a lot of parallels between this game and the Chelsea-Brighton game. Chelsea, similar to Arsenal, weren't on the pace first half. Brighton, similar to Liverpool, put up a good stout defence. But then in that second half, Chelsea found that next gear to win the game. It is whether Arsenal can do that in this second half. Yeah,
I still think that there's some distinct differences in that Chelsea had some big chances, they just missed them. Arsenal haven't created anything big yet. You know, Frank Kirby should have scored. Gura Wright should have scored. Chelsea could have easily been 2-0 up by half-time. Arsenal, that just hasn't happened for them.
Oh.
So, then here's a chance for Liverpool. Ball into the box, cleared away. They've got to make more of that. You have to feel Matthews.
I say Fisk kept it alive at the back post and no one else could respond.
Ball back into the box, flicked on by Van der Sanden, flicked wide by Van der Sanden.
He did take a knock in there as she head the ball wide. You know, deep free kicks put into the box. It's flicked on by Bonner. Fisk then keeps it alive at the back post, but no one ran in.
It didn't really have an intended target there, Fisk. Just wanted to get it back in the box and hope someone made some connection with it. And then again it was looped in by Bonner.
Oh, Van der Sanden sit one.
And Van der Sanden did well to make any connection with it, to be fair, and got a good connection behind it, just weren't on target.
Yeah, no.
Here come Arsenal again, though, McCabe. As they look to apply pressure at the end of the half. Ford. Can she beat Fisk? Goes inside. Here's Palova. Now it's Ilestead. Fox. Lovely turn from Palova, but she gets flung round there. I believe it was Lundgaard.
Yeah, well, now I got to wait for Zinsberger to go and retrieve this ball.
Camera operator just kept going slowly with it. An interesting stat. Kim Little, the most goals away at Liverpool, doesn't start today. Would she have started or should she have started in your eyes?
No, I'm not sure about it. I don't think I'm very sure about this whole striker situation. We always knew it was to be difficult to try and shoehorn Russo and Miedema into the same team.
I think Russo was an incredibly short-sighted signing from Arsenal. I think they saw that she was available, they saw that she was interested and went, well, we can't not sign her, but it didn't really make much sense for the makeup of the squad. I know Miedema was out injured, so that was a problem, but I don't know, it just feels like she's not going to have a place once Miedema's returned, but they're still trying to fit her in. They've had to shoehorn Miedema in elsewhere, and Blacksenius, who's been one of their best scorers this season, one of the best players, when she's come off the bench, can't get a game.
I would play, in my personal opinion, I would play players like Little and rotate the strikers. They're just not working. It just doesn't work trying to play them both in the team.
It's like when now Chelsea have signed Mayra Ramirez. I reckon we'll rotate the two once Kerr's back. I don't think we'll try and play them both together. Because while that could be very deadly, I just don't think it...
Watching Sam Kerr play attacking midfield would be crap.
Well, yeah, or we have to change formation completely and play something that doesn't have wingers or play a 4-4-2.
And I think it's
all
of it has helped become a combination as to why no one in Arsenal's front four is firing this season.
Yeah, it's so disjointed. They don't have a creator in there.
They've all got goals here and there, but none of them...
Miedema does really well to see off Nagano. She drives forwards, plays it out wide to Mead. Just wasn't expecting the ball there. It's missed by Matthews, fell to Mead. She just wasn't expecting it, couldn't bring it down. This is brilliant from Miedema, though. Using her body and physicality so well to just see off the foul from Nagano. Plays it out wide. Mead isn't expecting it. It's just ahead of her and she can't get under her control.
Felt she gave up on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't have the WSL all-time top goal scorer sat in attacking midfield. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not. If I'd get it right if Russo had scored double figures by now, or she'd scored turn levels of goals. She hasn't.
If anything, I'd have another way around. Miedema's much better at holding up the ball and inviting others to play. Potentially by having Miedema holding it up there to lay it off to Russo, you create a much more dangerous front two. But
yeah.
I don't know. Arsenal have got such a weird squad makeup at the moment. Like this just feels like they didn't need Russo. Now they've signed her and it's difficult to fit her in. I feel I've seen a Blacksenius in all of this. Because she's been one of the most prolific players for them this season. While others have struggled to perform, whenever she's come off the bench, she feels to be quite a threat. Yet Russo, I mean, statistically hasn't done well and doesn't really contribute, in my opinion. 4 goals and 2 assists in 11 appearances just isn't enough. They're trying to compete with Khadija Shaw, who's already mussed up 13 strikes this season. Yes. Lauren James, who's got 12 to her name, I believe. How can they compete when their striker's got 4?
They can't.
Well, they can. They're defensively really solid. But, yeah.
But
again, does that come down to Russo or does that come down to Idavar?
Yeah, it's a really weird one because I think none of them have been really poor when I say the front four aren't firing, but they've all got like a couple goals each.
Yeah.
No one is consistently scoring every game like Lauren James is or like Shaw is.
But even then, though, Alyssa Richards has never been a high-volume scorer, I wouldn't say. She averaged a goal every other game last season.
Oh,
she could still get to that if she gets 6 in the last half a season, right? She played 20 games last season.
That has to be a goal for me.
Yeah, so clear. That's an easy opportunity.
Ruben Moy in the 6-yard
box. Got to do more with that header.
Has a header and puts it straight in at Laws. Who just claims it with ease.
It's a really comfortable height for Laws.
And it's a good header. If she puts it either
side, she didn't seem to direct the header. She let the ball come and hit her in the head. She needs to put more behind that.
Defensive header. Just get it. Just head it. Just hit it.
Yeah.
Get it out.
That's Amanda Illestead. I feel like it's a goal. Miedema.
Maybe. I'd back her.
Well, after the World Cup, yeah.
Yeah. Good from Fox. She had an okay game.
Yeah, it certainly looks quite comfortable in this system. Obviously, she has featured. This is her first WSL game. She did play, or first WSL start. She did play against. She did play last week. She played last week against Everton.
The only minutes of additional time we're going to get.
Yeah,
we
second
are
game.
going to get a total of... Ooh, I wonder. I'm going to go
2 additional minutes. Of course you are, you just sent it. But yeah. Liverpool coming up the line. It's dealt with by Arsenal for now. And Arsenal will come the other way. I don't know if there's a foul in there, but it falls to pull over, and Arsenal will keep going forward. Tries to play it out wide, cut out there by Matthews. Nagano fighting for it in the middle, does so well. Pokes it towards Van der Sanden, plays into Lawley, and Liverpool are coming forwards here. Lawley on this left-hand side. Flooding the box now with options. Ball in. Daniels, as he doesn't catch it right. Great opportunity for Liverpool. They broke with pace. Ball comes into Daniels. Actually scuffed the opportunity. Huge chance for Liverpool squandered there by their Belgian forward. Such a great chance.
Yeah.
Ilestedt.
Best chance they are, really.
For either side, yeah. Had to direct that goalwards, in my opinion. McCabe. Lovely turn from Alessio Russo. Now knocked it out wide. Caitlin Ford. Ford. Ball into the box. Laws hasn't dealt with it. It's cleared away just about by Fahey.
Wow.
Messy for Liverpool, but they get away with it again.
That's a huge let off for Laws in goal. Just should have claimed it. Easy claim. On the floor. Goes under her body.
Miedema. Looking to come inside Vivian Miedema. Lovely turn.
Oh,
But it's a scuff shot wide.
And that will be that.
Will it?
Should be. Yes, it will.
There we go. It's half time here at Prenton Park. Liverpool, as well, they provided a late scare and they survived a late scare at the end of that half. It's 0-0. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0 at half time here at Prenton Park. Not a bad first half for Liverpool as they defended valiantly. Arsenal struggling to create anything of great quality, anything clear cut. Frustrating half for the WSL title hopefuls. A good first half for a strong Liverpool team.
Yeah, no, I think it wasn't. Arsenal won't be happy, and they want to. Again, we talk about that kick up the rear that we did yesterday for Chelsea, and that is what Arsenal are going to require.
But again, it's a key difference, isn't it, between the management style of Emma Hayes and the management style of Fiona Seideval. Emma Hayes, well, she's very obviously good at that arm around the shoulder stuff. We saw that with Guro right actually at the end of yesterday's game. She goes over to her and consoles her because it was a difficult game for Guro. Once again, struggling to really make a big impact. But Eidevalda doesn't have... From what I understand, he obviously is a good individual manager, able to raise spirits of individual players, but he doesn't give off that sort of inspirational, motivating manager. Just doesn't have that big voice in the dressing room. And I feel like that's the key difference as to why Emma Hayes is a proven title-winning manager and why Jonas Eideval still has a few flaws in his managerial CV. I mean, he's never won the WSL, of course. He's won a handful of trophies, but they've never made a good go of the UWCL. It feels like there's a limiting factor there. I just don't think in those big moments he can get them up for it. Similar to this game earlier in the season, where Arsenal was stifled for 90 minutes. They just couldn't create anything. They couldn't score. Tonight could be the same situation because Matt Beard is one of the best defensive managers in the WSL. Yeah. Really good at setting up teams to stop the other team from scoring, but not really as good at those attacking sides anymore. Eideval, there feels like there's a clear weakness in his game in that he doesn't know how to... And this Arsenal team don't know how to create against a low block. They don't know how to play against a low block. Yeah. Because they haven't broken Liverpool down yet. They haven't got that goal. Now, we may see that come later on. And oftentimes this season, when they have struggled, it's come virtue of a world-class strike or a bit of magic from someone. But they need to find a way of more consistently breaking down low blocks and finding goals through that. Because it's not functional for a WSL title hopeful for someone who wants to win the league to have to rely on world-class goals in order to beat a team like Liverpool. Liverpool haven't been particularly good today. They've set up quite well defensively, but I still think Arsenal should have scored by now.
Yeah, as you say, Liverpool haven't put a foot wrong, especially that back four, been really solid, well organised, but they haven't been pushed, they haven't been tested, and I think if Arsenal can put this Liverpool defence to its limits, they will score a few goals tonight. But they're not doing that. They're not threatening Laws in goal. Had a couple saves to make. She's made them pretty comfortably. Liverpool, I think they're happy. They're happy where they're sat at the moment. Arsenal need to sort that out quickly because they can't be allowing Liverpool to be this comfortable against them. They really can't. And they need to start. Just start hitting the front. Be bold. Go for it. You've got a very, very good team.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players on that pitch that should have the ability to score lots of goals.
They're flush with attacking talent at the moment, Arsenal. They just don't know how to pick out those players in the right sort of areas in order to create goal scoring opportunities. That's been their biggest weakness. The only game which they've done it is against Chelsea. But again, it's that thing of they can play against a team who want to play against them, but a team that sits back and actually forces you to actually do some of the work, they don't know how to break that down. In which case, therefore, they then struggle. But, yeah, for me, Arsenal have to improve in the second half. They've got to find a new dimension, and they need a big voice in the changing room here to inspire them.
Yeah, they definitely do. They really do, and it is about... They need to bring more. They need to bring more to this game.
Yeah.
They have to up the ante, up the standard, if they want to find a way through. Because if not, Liverpool taking a point from today at the very least. And that is not good enough for Arsenal, because... in this title fight where every point, every game is pivotal, it could put them in a tough spot. It really could, because they're no longer one win off Chelsea.
Yeah,
and that's a big problem because it means you're not winning the title if that happens.
No, I do feel that if Arsenal can't find a bit of consistency, they are in a bit of trouble here. But in terms of having a fight in the title, and again, if they draw today, I do think they're at serious risk of dropping into a fight with Manchester United, because they'll find themselves only 4 points. I mean, we can look at the live league table. They find themselves 5 points ahead of Manchester United, and they play them in 2 weeks' time, or 2 games' time. Sorry, the 17th of Feb. They've got West Ham next weekend. Again, not the easiest of games. That's away as well. Then they've got City in the FA Cup the weekend after that. Very difficult fixture. Then it's Manchester United, Tottenham, Chelsea, Aston Villa. It's a horrible run for Arsenal after, including today.
That's make
West Ham, they should win. They're in the relegation zone at the moment. But after that, they've got a real difficult run. If they were to draw today, and United beat them in a few weeks' time, they find themselves in a situation where they are at risk of losing that European spot.
Yeah.
And at that point, is Eidevall in a little bit of danger of losing his job?
I mean, they don't get Europe, 100%. 100%. They should be fighting for titles, and if they miss out on Europe, that is poor.
Obviously, last season they finished third. They got Europe. They were knocked out, though, in the qualifying rounds, right?
Yes, to someone they really shouldn't have lost to. Was it Paris FC?
I want to say so, yeah. Yeah, it was on penalties to Paris FC. I think that's why I was getting mixed up with Man United. I was talking about them the other day. United were knocked out by PSG.
Much more difficult opponent. Yeah, Arsenal, because of Russo, wasn't it? Missed a penalty on her debut.
Yeah.
And
after saying that she wanted to compete in the Champions League, and then she didn't get to in the Champions League, while United progressed for another round, only to then be knocked out.
Yeah.
So United fans got a momentary chance to clown on their former player, only for them to get knocked out anyway.
So they've had a few problems from the very start this season, Arsenal, and those problems haven't really gone away just yet, I feel.
Yeah.
Still a few things to iron out, and that is a problem because we're now over halfway through the season. And they still aren't performing at their best.
Yeah, exactly. And I just feel that given how it's been so long now since Arsenal were in the Champions League and actually competing for it, and that's a serious problem. You know, I know next year is a big opportunity. Is Eidevall the guy to lead them to a title next year? And Mays is going, right? There's a chance for someone new to win the title next year. Chelsea could win it again if they get their appointment right. But there's a real opportunity there. And right now, if I was to say, you've got Manchester City with Graham Taylor, you've got United with Mark Skinner, and you've got Arsenal with Jonas Eidevall. Who's the favourite if we take Chelsea out of the equation?
City by far.
Massively difference.
I mean, by an absolute canter. And I think, their squads... I don't think their squad's the best.
Arsenal.
Out of the three. I think Arsenal is the best squad. But the problem is, I look at the manager, and I think there is a gulfing quality between where Gareth Taylor is, where Eidval is and then where Mark Skinner
That's a
is.
contentious point to say Arsenal squad is better than City's. But
I think it is. I really think
in areas, I agree. I do think City are going to be hampered significantly by losing Gio Ward. I think that's a huge miss.
Yeah.
And I think people underestimate how big a miss that is. I do feel that if Arsenal don't pick up performances and City don't, like they did at the end of last campaign, I mean, United pose some threat to Chelsea, but if those two don't this year, there's no one there. Chelsea could win this title very early.
Yeah, they really could.
But City have kept going for now. Be interested to see whether that continues without Gio Ward. And actually, I think it'll be a very good game in 2 weeks' time when Arsenal and City meet in the FA Cup. I think that'll be very intriguing. But yeah, and then of course you've got Chelsea, who I know obviously they'll have the Champions League to think about, so they'll be keen to get the title over and done with as quick as possible. But they're still not going to be slouching in the WSL. They want to win that. So yeah, and they've got a big enough and good enough squad to be able to compete on both fronts. I think Chelsea this year. So yeah,
and that's the problem for Arsenal, is that is how far they are from Chelsea. Chelsea are now competing on four fronts now once they get put into the League Cup, which is a trophy that has escaped Chelsea in the last 2 years.
Yeah,
obviously Arsenal beat them in the final last year, and that's the thing. Eidval and Arsenal on their day can beat Chelsea. And
they proved it this season, didn't they? But that's the problem.
Over
they're really
season,
exactly what I was going to say. They don't have consistency, Arsenal. They're a really good team against teams who want to play against them, but they can't defeat a low block.
I think that falls on Eidval a little bit. I think he's a very good manager, but I think tactically he's not there with the likes of Hayes. And I also think his man management is pretty poor. Like we see, Mark Skinner is a crap manager, terrible manager. It's mostly because of his poor man management.
Yeah, I think tactically Skinner's a good manager, but the problem is he can't motivate anyone.
No.
Skinner couldn't motivate me to get off the sofa. No. Honestly.
It'd be crap. It'd be absolute crap. Because it just blame it on something. Yeah, I don't know. I think going forward, Arsenal have got something to think about here. Because is Eidval the man to win them a WSL? I don't think so. Could he win a UWSL? I don't think so.
No. And
sure, if they want to keep winning the League Cup every 2 years and kind of win the FA Cup once every 3 or 4 years, good for them. But if they want to take that next step, I don't know if Eidval's the man.
They've not seriously competed for the title since they lost Laura Harvey.
No.
And I don't think they will until Eidval. I just don't think Eidval is going to be, is going to be good enough. The question is, who is good enough to compete for the WSL title?
Emma Hayes. Can't have her, no problem.
Definitely can't. I mean, obviously, Geraldes' destination isn't decided, but the problem is, if Arsenal have the capability of signing Jonathan Geraldes, then so do Chelsea. So there's no chance Arsenal get a better manager if they replace Eidval than Chelsea.
We might be wrong, because next year is very much up in the air for everyone. Nobody knows what the WSL is going to be like, what the title fight is going to be like, what Chelsea are going to be like without Emma Hayes. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen. It could be exactly the same. Chelsea could waltz it, or it might be that Chelsea don't hit the ground running. Who knows?
Yeah.
But as for tonight, Arsenal need to up the game. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw changes at half time. It's got to be bold from Eidval because they need to score in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Catherine got onto the stream saying, "Come on, Arsenal," and Mayrin disagreeing, saying, "Come on, Liverpool." So great to see so many people getting involved in the chat. Also good to see John Hampton, someone not sitting in chat for the last few streams. So good to see you, John. But yeah. And again, thank you guys so much for your support. We've got 17 people watching live right now as we're just talking during half time. So thank you guys so much. But
big 45 can't up for both teams, because
definitely.
Point for Liverpool puts them in a good position because they're still on United's tail. They're still looking for that fourth spot. And then we said that if Arsenal could get dragged into a fight with United, could Liverpool also put themselves in that fight? Who knows?
The problem for Liverpool is I just don't think they've got a strong enough squad yet to really compete for third.
No.
So I don't think they're in the question right now, unfortunately for Liverpool. But again, if they win today, they find themselves very close.
United didn't find it easy today against Villa, and obviously I know Villa are a good side, but they're not had a good season.
Liverpool get a goal; they're 4 points off Arsenal.
Yeah.
And for Arsenal, that is not a great stat.
No, not at all. It's a terrible stat. No, they can't be.
What?
Oh no, because United won, didn't they? Yes, no, they were to lose. Yeah, no. That's bad. That is really bad.
Of course, they could win today and they find themselves clear and definitely still in that fight for the title. That's the big thing though for Arsenal. A win today and a lose today could make such a difference.
Every game is absolutely massive going, no matter who it's against.
I don't see both City and Chelsea slipping up. So for Arsenal, they're in a real difficult position if they are to lose.
You look to next weekend.
Or draw.
Chelsea against Everton. I don't see Everton standing a chance. I just don't see that happening.
And City go to host Leicester, which again, I just don't see how Leicester compete. But
but they might, they might surprise us.
They may. Yeah, a lot of good games next weekend.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty good weekend next weekend. Looking forward to it.
Don't know what we're live for yet. We will decide at some point this
every
week.
Single game.
From 12 till 9:15.
Blimey, is it late one, is it?
Yeah, because obviously the 4:30 slot will be for the Arsenal-Liverpool game. The men's.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So yeah, 6:45. We'll probably be live for that one. May well be live for the West Ham Arsenal game as well. So next weekend's going to be a good one. And obviously, if you are enjoying the streams at the moment and want to continue watching, we are live on Tuesday night for the Champions League action. Chelsea heading away to Paris FC. And, well, Harry won't be here, but I will be here providing commentary and reactions to all the action. Michael Kazantzis, I hope I've pronounced your name correctly there, saying, first I'm watching you guys and really enjoying the watch along as an Arsenal fan. Well, welcome to the stream. We are Chelsea fans, so apologies if we're a little biased at times, but we do always try and provide a neutral outlook on the games, especially when we're commentating. And, yeah, welcome to the community.
Thoughts on that first half? I'm guessing they're not positive thoughts, but they're thoughts.
Well, I definitely think there are some positives from that first half.
But they proved what they've already proved to us this season. They're good defensively. Yeah.
Again, the Liverpool really haven't provided any sort of threat to Arsenal's backline. I do feel like that's a key thing missing for Liverpool now. If they want to take that next step and really compete in the top 4, they've got to add a bit more firepower. I think that's what they tried to do with Sophie Romain-Haug, but I just don't think she was the right player for them. Isn't WSL proven. I think actually trying to go for Senior Blackstenius will probably be their best bet in the summer. She's a player who I don't think will want to be third fiddle at Arsenal. She's not going to get many minutes at this rate.
That's a great shout, actually. Yeah,
I think Blackstenius at Liverpool would be a great fit, but yeah, equally Arsenal. The thing is, Blackstenius won't want to be that third choice option, but Arsenal need that third choice option in case they get an injury.
Matt Beard's off. Where's he going? Team everyone that for the second half. We're going to kick off. Matt Beard's gone back to the dressing room.
Don't fancy it.
He's forgotten something. Maybe he's toilet. Who knows? Big second half coming up both sides then. Let's see what's going to happen then.
So it will be Arsenal to get us started for this second half. Welsh checks that everyone's good to start. Blows the whistle and we're underway. Russo knocks it back. And we're back underway here at Prenton Park. It's Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0. Can the Reds keep it up or will the Gunners eventually find a breakthrough? Well, Arsenal already with the ball down here, but it's won quickly by Holland. Unfortunately for her, though, she got a little bit too excited when she realised she'd won the ball there and knocked it out of play.
Box wasn't anyway. No changes at the half by the side. Matt
Beard's back.
Hey.
Don't know what he's up to. But yeah. And, a key stat this season for Liverpool is they've never lost when losing at half-time in the WSL. That's incredible.
Yeah. 5 games. Says how defensive they are. Won 3 of them, drawn 2. So
yeah. But they've not lost when level at half-time.
I mean, this game...
Arsenal, by comparison, have lost 2.
This reiterates your low-scoring weekend you're talking about. I mean, this is the 3rd game now that has been 0-0 at half-time this weekend out of 6.
Yeah. And Russo challenging Faye. And that's really smart there, yeah.
Liverpool captain thought about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Sorry, have you seen the FA Cup score?
Just levelled it at Manchester United.
Don't like to talk about the men's game much on here, but can't ignore the fact that Newport have just gone level.
Crazy. And Liverpool have also now survived longer than Brighton did yesterday against Chelsea.
There we go. There's a hell of a stat for you, but again, that's the key difference, isn't it, between Arsenal and Chelsea?
Chelsea can't second half killed right.
I'm not saying how Arsenal should have scored within 60 seconds, but it's just the fact that Chelsea had done that. Pardon me.
Yeah.
Chelsea had done that. Lauren James just smacked one in. I mean, literally how she described it. We were going, oh, what an exquisite effort. And then she, in the post-match analysis, just hit it. But yeah. Arsenal throw now, McCabe.
But again, it's that we spoke about it with particularly Forrest Dotter and Bergstrand. And we now talk about Liverpool, that from the whole back line, but especially Bonner and Faye, it's just no nonsense defending.
Yeah.
No mucking around.
But the difference is, again, between Liverpool and Brighton is that Liverpool are a side who do have quality elsewhere in the pitch.
It isn't just...
No, I think the midfield is quite strong.
Yeah.
Holland and Nagano. I'm a bit confused to why Hobinger doesn't start today. I would say she's a better player than Lundgaard, but obviously rotation and minutes is something that has to be managed. You can't play the same team every single game. But yeah, and Haug, I don't know. I'm guessing that Matt Beard just not happy with her performance.
That would be my only criticism of Liverpool in that first half, is they didn't get Van der Sanden involved enough.
They didn't get any of their attack involved enough.
Speak of,
Van der Sanden getting a touch.
Wins a throw. That's what she does. See, she did 2 touches already. One
now Liverpool can make their way up the field. I actually think when Liverpool in possession is where Arsenal are most dangerous. Which sounds mental, obviously. But if Arsenal can spring forward while Liverpool have the ball, win it back and quickly counter, that's where the gaps open up. That's where the space opens up. That's where Arsenal can really threaten. And actually, it's about generating transitions. That's what Arsenal need to do now. They know that they can't overwhelm teams in possession, which they haven't shown that consistently enough. They've got to get better at generating transitions. Mead. She tried to hold on to the ball there, but couldn't. And now here come Liverpool. Lawley goes back in. It's in the midfield now with Valti, Palova. Tries just to slide it through. Faye does really well to get in front of it, but it falls to Fox. Now Palova. Holland is with her. But again, really disciplined from Liverpool today. They've kept really tight with their players, whoever they're marking. And now actually Van der Sanden quickly plays it to Lawley. Just gets stuck in her feet there a bit, Lawley. Van der Sanden giving chase here as the ball goes back to Zinsberg. Get Illestedt. Great pressing from the Dutch forward. Now Valti. And she's fallen over herself in possession there. But she's managed to recover quite well, actually, Lea Valti. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, no, just again, Arsenal there's nothing. There is no change. They've come out in this first 5 minutes, the second half, and it's exactly the same.
Yeah. Standard
hasn't risen yet. As you're right about, so this way, I'm making subs early on. Not happy, not good enough. Some of the players on the pitch tonight. When you've got a very, very strong bench.
Matthews looking for the run of Ford. Good challenge that from Bonner, but they're going to come forward again, Arsenal. And I do think that's another criticism of Liverpool. I don't think nothing bad at all, but they don't get the ball away far enough. It's why their attack can't really get involved today. Because when they do clear it, it's out to Arsenal's midfield again. I know Bonner there. I feel like there's better options than putting it out for a corner, but deems that the safest and opts to go for it.
Should have just gone back to a keeper.
Or could have gone to the right back.
Or just anywhere that wasn't a corner.
Right back wasn't under pressure, but I guess she didn't know that.
That is one thing that Arsenal do possess, is a big threat from corners.
And well, they're going to try and exercise that threat here with this set piece. And it's McCabe over it.
Great ball as well. Wonderful effort.
And that is a decent ball, but Bonner rises high as Fox puts it back in there, and it's flicked towards goal. Again, though, lots of Moy not able to get enough contact behind that. Or maybe even Caitlin Ford, actually.
No momentum. I think it's not got to get the power. Doesn't need to. She had to generate the power there.
Yeah, it was Ford. Just got under it, trying to flick it backwards. Again, just not enough power in that at all. Not enough torque in the swing of the head. Laws goes along with it. Van der Sanden brings that down excellently, but nobody reacts. No, your striker just brought that down in a great area. The striker need to be making those runs in behind in order for her to play it in. She tries to play it in behind. Daniels wasn't alert to it and didn't make the run. Vouty being forced backwards here by the pressure of Lundgaard. Goes back to Zinsberger. She can play it forward. Russo brings it down well and shifts it to Fox. I don't know how Russo's on the deck, but play will continue. Palova gives it out wide. McKay's got space here. Can she find a cross? Tries to take past Fisk, but they've gone backwards again, Arsenal. It's almost as frustrating as watching the men's side, honestly. I hate to be an Arsenal fan across both teams because neither of them...
Well, the flag goes up there.
Neither of them penetrate the back four. They just play this U shape around the penalty area without breaking into the box, without breaking through opposition lines.
Got to go direct.
McCabe could add a ball in there, and while they may have lost it, it may not have been.
Mead's so narrow. Might as well be holding hands with Russo. Pull away. Come out. Stretch this Liverpool side. You know, Idval at the moment is playing right into Matt Beard's hands. Got to make it harder for him and his team. Matt Beard's not centre half. He'd be a unit though, wouldn't he?
He would. Not sure if he is ex-player, Matt Beard.
Should be.
Let's have a quick search.
He's not. He should still be playing.
Maybe he's still playing for like a Sunday League side.
Yeah. Long throat for Liverpool. Again, it's cut out though. It falls to Miedema.
No,
he's way too
played.
deep to operate anything. You can't have Vivian Miedema on the halfway line.
It's
Just not
second stint
how
at
she
Liverpool.
works.
Yeah, no.
Because he went away. He won the Women's Championship, didn't he? He went away. No, he won the WSL, didn't he? Liverpool.
Trying to think back. Let me have a look.
I think he's a WSL winner.
Yeah, he won the WSL with Liverpool in 2013 and 2014, as well as the Championship. Once Liverpool went down, he brought them back up again in 2022. So that they went down, they brought him in to save the day. And he's doing a good job of that.
Good for him.
But yeah, for a side who, you know, they returned back to the top flight last season and they're rebuilding the team, they're looking quite good at the moment.
And with big changes coming at the top, with Skinner under pressure, Hayes going, maybe even Idval under a little bit of pressure, you know, maybe there's a chance for Liverpool. And Matt Beard,
coming forward.
Lundgaard's work rate there, as Arsenal do attack.
Just knocked to the ball too easily. Rudolph's a ball in a really dangerous area, actually, there. Nobody makes any sort of movement.
But that's the difference there. Liverpool give the ball away, and Matt Beard is getting angry at his players for not, you know, it was a reaction from Lundgaard that he didn't like.
Yeah.
The fact that she didn't get back in to help out. Same with Fisk. But again, ball in a good area, no one in an Arsenal shirt.
But again, though, I did feel like Russo was just lob it in there and hope someone's around. But there wasn't an intended destination for that ball.
Changes have got to come soon, very, very soon for Arsenal. If not, we are going to sit here and watch this peter out being 0-0.
Mead plays it across. It's brilliant defending from Bonner, but she was offside anyway, Beth Mead. What would you change? If you're Jonas Idval?
You've got 5 subs, do it.
All 5?
Not yet, but you've got Little, you've got Cooney Cross.
Mead's got to judge that better as well, by the way.
You've got Lacasse.
Do you just go in? For me, easy sub to make is to bring on Kim Little, bring off Alessia Russo. But what we've seen instead from Idval a lot this season is actually he will keep everyone on.
Yeah.
And bring off defenders for attackers and just try and go for it. Forced to Palova, brilliant from Fuka Nagano.
And this says a lot though, because that Palova's a player who's had a very good season in the attacking areas. And numbers have been brilliant, and that was a really poor pass.
They're panicking. They're feeling the pressure here, Arsenal, because they know if they don't, a drop of points could be costly.
Poor touch from Russo, she kicks.
Not only for a title fight, but also for the European places. No, while United haven't been good to start this season, they can still come back. They're still a decent side.
100%. Russo's getting back to her feet there after committing a foul. And Lawsiger can't take this. But no, really, really good showing from Liverpool. They've done 56 minutes now. And the first change is going to be a Liverpool one. And I can't quite see who that is. Still can't quite see who it is.
For the moment, it's the backup goalkeeper.
I'll never know. Hello, but there is going to be a change soon. Someone was getting their socks on. And there was a pullback there by Daniels. And
She will go into the book for it.
Yeah. Knew what she was doing. Deliberate. Just tugs on Palova's shirt. Stops her running. Ref immediately into her pocket.
That's both their wingers now on yellow cards for Liverpool. Unconventional players to pick up cards. But I guess that's where they pose a threat, isn't it? Arsenal.
Yeah.
Katie McCabe. And McCabe on the ball, knocks it back to Ruben Moy.
Looks like number 10.
That's what I was trying to work out. Could be 13, Enderby, could be 10, Sophie Haug. I think I would have recognised it if it was Sophie Haug warming up.
Missy Bo Kearns, maybe?
Number 7.
That's not a 7.
It's definitely a 2-digit number. I mean, Hobinger's 14. Could be Clark, 17 on the defender.
Be interesting to see. Fourth official making sure our board works.
I think it's 2 changes actually for Liverpool potentially.
Yeah.
Miedema knocks out wide. Meads. Lovely footwork. Can she get a shot away? Gives it to Fox. Lifts it in the box and it's headed away.
They don't want to shoot.
They've got to shoot.
They just don't want to shoot.
You can't score a goal if you don't have a shot.
Mead should have touched and hit there. She cuts back in and then hit it. She had 2 Beth Mead here, onside as well, had touching to shoot. Touch, bang there, if not hit it there.
Hit. And then shoot. Just lifts it in the box. Head over by Fisk, because she's the only one that makes a decisive movement.
Really poor from Arsenal.
Ball in from Mead. It's a low one, and they try and just lay a low shot towards goal. Mead's it's offside. Beth Mead has been called offside so much times today.
That's a sloppy one, because that's an obvious one. You've come back from a corner. What? I don't know what she thought.
I think she's trying to argue it came off the defender.
Even if so, doesn't matter. If she's offside when the ball, and that is...
It is Roman Haug.
Yeah.
That definitely wasn't the player that was warming up, though.
No.
So if there is I think there is only one change here.
Sophie Haug's coming on.
Presumably, well, they may well have changed who they're bringing on when Daniels picked up for that yellow.
Maybe. Is it for Daniels, or is it for Van der Sanden, or is it for Lawley?
I can't imagine it's for Van der Sanden. No, it is for Daniels. Yeah. I think that might be an immediate reaction to the yellow card, actually.
Maybe.
Because it didn't. I don't think it was Sophie Roman Haug who was in line to come on.
So Haug to the left, Van der Sanden through the middle, and Lawley to the right.
And they're looking for Haug immediately because they know that she can hold up the ball well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see if they're trying to hold on to this for this point. If they do go 3-5-2.
Yeah. Oh, good from Fox.
Oh, well, pretty much 5-3-2.
Miedema has to hit it. Does hit it.
Opens up for Miedema. What a strike! Vivian Miedema. Big players score big goals, and you don't get much more important than that. That keeps Arsenal's title hopes alive. Vivian Miedema pulls the trigger and executes a finish for Arsenal. It's Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1. Brilliant strike from the Dutchman.
Yeah, and you say in football, you do not score goals if you don't shoot it. Arsenal have not shot enough today. Miedema has got the ball in a good position. She's looked up, she's got space, and she's just gone, fuck it. Bang. Great strike. Yeah. That is what she's capable of. That is why you don't play her in attacking midfield, because when she gets in the curve and swerve on that was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, and that's a wonderful finish from Vivian Miedema. Laws just didn't have a chance.
No. World-class finisher she is.
All it took was a little bit of decisiveness. She looked up, saw the space, took a strike. Laws did her best, but she couldn't claim it. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1.
And look at the celebrations at more like relief, and that is Miedema's first goal since December 2022. Huge moment for her. Huge goal for Arsenal.
That's what happens when you play her out of position. And obviously she was injured for a large portion of the last year, but still. Since she came back in December, November time, she's not really been played in position.
That warning to Russo, you kick your ass into gear because I'm going to start firing now.
And Van der Sanden scrapping away for possession on that far side.
29 minutes we played, but a big goal in this game.
Yeah, wonderful turning there. Miedema looks a player full of confidence now. Ruben Moy.
That's all you have to shoot to score. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
I mean, she couldn't hit it any better. Couldn't hit it any better.
Well, she could have got it close to the corner, but yeah, very, very good effort from me, Dima. You're not complaining, are you?
No.
I'd certainly not.
No.
But yeah, crucial goal that. As she makes sure that she gets her annual goal against Liverpool. She scored in every single start against Liverpool.
Least.
Or a loss.
3 goals, 2 assists in 2018 in September. Hell of a game that was for her. And now Arsenal look like they've got a bit more fight in them. Their tails are up. And they'll be having to get a second just to kill the game off.
Well, there's still 30 minutes to go, isn't there? And there's every chance Liverpool can get a goal in this game. Bring it back level. It does look like it's a more traditional 3-5. No, it's a 3. They're stuck with a 4-3-3. But Shanice Van Zandt has moved out to the right.
And Lawley's gone.
Lawley on the left. Out for the middle.
Big header from Bonner.
Fisk though under pressure from Ford. Now Russo. Nice movement. Valti. Here's McCabe, who turns well. Coming forward, Katie McCabe can't get the ball in. It's just blocked by Fisk.
I think it's better that it was blocked because no one was in the middle.
Yeah. They'd all come over to the left.
McCabe wants to play it quickly. Not going to happen. So instead, she's going to wait for her teammates to get in there, and then they can put a good ball in.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
While I wait for this corner, I'll just give a quick plug. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, please make sure to do so. There are only 17 away now from 300, so if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. And it's an Arsenal corner now. Ball floated in there. Laws doesn't claim it confidently, but she does claim it in the end. Did run under pressure there, Laws.
Yeah, I'd say.
Thought she was going to spill it for a moment, but she managed to claim it second.
Crowd of bodies. That's a good catch.
Yeah.
Matthews inside to Holland, who's lost it, and Arsenal
Now Mead finds Ford. Her touch lets her down a bit there, but she manages to find Valti and support, who just lets it run to McCabe. Now Ford bursting into the box. Good defending from Bonner, but Ford keeps going. Huge save from Rachel Laws. Now it's Beth Mead, still alive here. Mead trying to get a shot away. Tries to slide through the...
Too cute.
Why? How in the 6-yard box are you trying to play a through ball?
Understand and that is to win a free kick.
Yeah. Use the body excellently. But how in the 6-yard box are you trying to play a through ball? I don't get it. There's no space for a through ball.
Direct into the box. Brilliant save. Great feet in there. Ford, good effort. Couldn't have done much more with it.
Strong left hand.
Yeah.
Just to push it away as well from oncoming Arsenal traffic.
100%. Still time for Liverpool to find a goal in this. Still time for Arsenal.
But as for now, the 136 votes, so the 79% that went for Arsenal are correct. 17% for Liverpool. But they're going to rely on a late turnaround here to be correct. But still, quite a strong percentage. A lot of either Chelsea fans hoping that Arsenal lose, City fans hoping that Arsenal lose, or a lot of Liverpool fans, in which case, welcome to the stream. But yeah, 4% draw. That'd be more likely, I think, than the Liverpool win now. But yeah, for a long time, that looked like that would be the result. Vivian Miedema, though, taking decisive action, taking matters into her own hands, and giving Arsenal the lead here. And speaking of it, Miedema, she gets brought down there by Nagano, and I think she may be lucky to avoid the referee's book here. I think she will, but Walsh just making a point to her that she has committed a few too many fouls now.
Miedema's strike on the hour mark. Was a deflection there, actually, which is why it swerved so much.
Also, I thought she just got a lot behind.
No, it was off Bonner's rear.
Yeah.
Still, though, it would have gone in.
Fox, Palova.
Oh.
Lovely turn there. She's foxed herself with her skill there.
Lost her footing. She sent Holland the other way.
And herself.
Yeah. Took her own ankles out.
Left herself for dead. Ball forward from Liverpool. That's out of play for an Arsenal throw. That's going to be a double change now. That's the substitute that they were going to bring on, isn't it, for Liverpool?
Van der Sanden battling up there with Miedema, who again has dropped deep to link up. But again, Arsenal progressing down the left-hand side.
Here's Ford. looking to take on Fisk, and it's blocked by Nagano. And now a forward ball looking for Sophie Haug, and a bit of a messy one. Beard protests, and they've got a throw. He wants a foul, though. I don't think he's going to get that. That wasn't Beard protesting, sorry, it's Idavar. I think he had a foul. And Beard is now, having a go at his own player, not Jonas Idavar. Oh, okay. I thought he was mouthing off at Idavar. Oh, yeah, Man United just scored. That's a shame.
Is he getting his subs? No, he's not getting his subs. Throw will be taken. Be a quadruple change.
You're bringing everyone on.
Matt Beard's going for it. Yes, 4.
I can't see.
There's one in the back.
Oh, yeah. Thought maybe you thought Beard was coming on.
Matt Beard.
Fahey.
Put the boots on.
Ball forwards, and it's cut out well. But it's here now with Bonner. Fisk goes all the way back.
Are you surprised that Ivar hasn't turned to his bench yet?
To Laws? No, I think if they hadn't scored, he would have by now. But equally, Ivar always tends to leave his subs late. I think back to the Villa game where they were 1-0 down.
He leaves them late and then brings on.
He didn't make any, and then they were all attacking. Yeah. Remember that Villa game where they had Beth Mead's return from injury and they had about 9 forwards on. And it was just Woob and Moy and Valty just smashing it forwards. Yeah. While everyone else stood up front.
Stenius, Mead, Russo, Ford,
Lacasse,
Pelova,
they still had on there, Little, and then everyone else. I think it was McCabe, Woob, Moy, Valty. Yeah.
And then that's the goalkeeper. That's a great ball through to Alessia Russo.
Russo, can she get a shot on target? She puts it in, and it's a goal. Still not one for Russo, but she squares it to Ford, who finishes well. And Arsenal double their advantage. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 2. And welcome to the stream. Namune Emmy saying Arsenal 2-0. Yes, it is indeed.
I'm going to say, I thought it showed an absolute howler. Because I didn't see Caitlin Ford in the middle. I thought Russo just squared it to a ghost. But brilliant.
Well-timed run from Alessia Russo. She's a little wide to take a shot, to be fair. She squares it well to Caitlin Ford. You've got to ask questions there, the Liverpool defenders.
Yeah.
That's
the first piece of poor defending from Liverpool today.
Bonner and Fisk have got to do better there. Because Ford should never get to that ball. No. It's not a convincing ball across the box.
Completely unmarked as well.
And then it's actually really smart from Caitlin Ford.
It's a great finish.
Laws comes across goal. She sends it back the other way. And that's Liverpool 0, Arsenal 2. Lars saying, let's go Russo. It's the type of thing Russo needed. Yeah. A great timing of the run. Gets in behind, squares it, gets an assist. I still feel like she needs more goals on her tally, Russo. But that's positive from Alessia Russo.
Puts Ford onto 4th of the season. And here come the 4 Liverpool changes.
We'll try and work them all out. But I know Hobing is on. I think that was Koivisto coming on. And that may be...
Was it 4 or 3? That was 4.
Yeah, there's so many subs. So, it's Fisk and... Okay, they've done it too quickly, the graphic there. So, Enderby's on for Van der Sand and Hobing are on for Lundgaard. And then I think it was Clark on, who is a centre-half, and Koivisto, who's a right-back. So that seems to be a more defensive system. So more subs to go through. Kayla McCabe is coming off the captain. A good performance from her today. And on in her place.
Dean was off as well.
That's not a like for like.
No. We'll work it. Hang on, we'll do it in a minute.
They'll the subs out first.
Yeah. Do I go through those 4?
Okay, so for Liverpool, Jenna Clark came on for Fisk, Koivisto on for Lawley, so that screams going 3-5-2. Yeah. Then they brought on Hobing for Lundgaard and Enderby for Van der Sanden. So they've switched to 3-5-2, Liverpool. Yeah. As for Arsenal... Well, we've still got to piece them all together. Black Sanders is on, though.
With for Miedema, Little came on.
For McCabe.
No, McCabe's on the pitch. Russo's come off as well.
But Steph Catley will also come on, presumably at fullback.
McCabe will now leave the yellow card.
Don't know why she went back on the pitch.
And took off her shin pads. And now she wants to go for a stab. Why has McCabe done that?
That was foolish. Really foolish from McCabe. I don't know why he went back on the field.
Strategical.
Yes, it is. It is, isn't it? Get the yellow card out of the way, so she definitely can't be suspended for Man United.
Yeah.
That's incredibly smart. So Russo off, McCabe off. I'm not sure who else off, but we're back underway.
She went through.
It's Miedema off for Little.
McCabe, Miedema, Russo off for Catley, Little, Blackstenius.
There we go.
Yeah, because if not, when McCabe goes and smashes someone in the face in the West Ham game,
Yeah.
she'd have got her 5th and then missed the United game.
And also that clears her before that run
Yeah.
of difficult fixtures for Arsenal. So
she can pick up 5 cards on that run.
so she could get booked against
All of them. And
the FA Cup game as well against City. She could have been suspended for, and they definitely needed her in that. So she could get a yellow card against City, United, Tottenham, Chelsea, and Villa. Nice little 5 yellow cards there, and then get suspended again for Bristol City.
Exactly. Perfect.
Tactical stuff.
Yeah.
Surprised she's only on 5 though.
Yeah, 5 out of 12 this
That's
season.
incredible. Is anyone else anywhere near that tally?
Yeah.
Cuthbert.
Yeah.
Right. Do they have yellow cards?
No, must they?
Here we go. Oh yeah, Harvey Sissoko has already picked up 5, as has Josie Green at Leicester. Gemma Bonner's on 4, Taylor Hines on 4, Caitlin Ford's on 3, Riviere on 3, Lauren James on 3,
Yeah.
the most of any Chelsea player.
Ah.
I don't see Erin Cuthbert yet.
Yeah, she doesn't get yellow, she just runs into payroll.
Never gets booked.
Blacks.
She's not been booked yet this season.
Wow.
That's why we love Erin
legend.
Cuthbert.
This game now will just see its conclusion. You'd like to think with 70 minutes to go, that's a loose pass cut out by Fox, who has had a really good game today. And again, he's dodging tackles left, right and centre and has gained some brilliant yards on this right-hand side. He gets it leveled out of the penalty area. Out for a Arsenal throw. Laxtenius is going to sweep it up, but she will leave it for Fox. And that screen ball second half really stepped up from Arsenal. 4 shots, all 4 of them have been on target. 62% of the ball. Liverpool haven't had a single attempt. It's been a much better 45. We spoke about can they find that extra gear to win this game. And it's fair to say Miedema kind of found it for them and then they found it.
Definitely, but that game opened that goal opened the game up a bit more, and that's what they needed. But that is a decisive breakthrough, and it could it definitely puts them back in the hunt. I was worried they wouldn't be able to break down Liverpool today, but they have. That's keeps the WSL title race very interesting.
They'd like a few more to put out a statement.
Yeah, they should have no trouble against West Ham next weekend though.
My prediction was 3-1. Yours was what was yours?
I said 1-0.
Oh.
Not going to come to fruition.
Mine could, but I don't see us getting 3 goals in the last 16 minutes.
Yeah, by the way, there's only been 8 red cards all season in WSL.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Don't remember any of them. No, I do.
Charles against
Villa. No,
yeah,
no.
Bristol. I want to say Bristol City.
Yeah, might have been.
Sissoko.
All in.
West Ham got one. I want to say against Bristol City again, but I don't think so.
Alexandri.
Yeah, Harvey got one as well.
Greenwood.
City are racking them up.
Oh, Baxenius.
Oh, that's offside. And Kirsty Hansen.
Yeah, nailed it. All 9.
8.
8.
And Mimi Pacheco.
Oh, that's not more. We've named more than 8.
But there are 4 City Reds in there. 2 for Villa, 1 for Chelsea, 1 for West Ham.
4 City Reds. Hemp, Greenwood, Alexandri.
Harvey, I said as well.
Yeah. Crazy. 15 minutes ago, Arsenal picked one up. How's McCabe not been sent off?
She just picks up yellows and then they sub her off quickly.
Because I know exactly what she is doing, yeah.
Also, they don't pick up on it. Like, she literally shoved over Ashley Neville in the Tottenham game and no one noticed. Neither Liner nor the ref saw it.
Will we see Leah Williamson today? Serena Weidman's there as well.
Looking very cold and seemingly donning a Man City scarf.
Yeah.
A scarf in the colours of Manchester City. But yeah.
Always knew there's favouritism there, Hemp and Kelly.
And potentially Kiara Keating.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Great.
Beth Mead plays it through. Blackstenius, if she's on, she'll score, but that's a great tackle.
Yeah, really good.
That is a brilliant tackle from Fahey. Get that wrong and it's a penalty, but she doesn't.
But Blackstenius should have scored in the first place.
Get that wrong as a penalty and a 9th red card for the WSL.
Yeah.
Fox. Such a good tackle from Fahey, that.
Poorly on the line defendant. Give her team a chance. She has done really well today.
Yeah, well, that's a bit hospital, that from Hobinger.
Little.
Now it's with Catley. Ford, and that's brilliant. Just intercepted from Hobinger. Trying to come forwards. Good challenge from Leovalti. And it will be Fox who pushes up to receive it. Now Mead. The problem is, I see with this right-hand side, is that one on the left-hand side, Ford comes inside a little, and then it's really good. Ford, can she get a shot away? Goal goes wide to Catley. Ball in, blocked, and then it's hooked away. While Ford can sit inside and McCabe will create that overlap run, Fox darts inside, and Mead just doesn't get wide enough. What they need to do is encourage Mead to get wider to open up the space for Fox's inside runs, inverted runs. But yeah, or tell Fox, get wide, mate.
Yeah. Get wide, mate.
It's fine. I think she can do a really good job of coming inside. Clearly, she loves to run inside, but they've got to tell Mead to get wider.
Yeah, but overall, I think after that first half, I'll be very happy with the second half. And if they can get one or two more, even happier. Fox goes all the way back to Elishted. Liverpool just haven't thrown anything at Arsenal at all tonight. Zinsberger hasn't used her hands, and she's the goalkeeper. She hasn't. She honestly hasn't.
She hasn't made a... Has she made a save?
No.
Good check.
I don't think she has. I really don't think she has. If so, I know when.
No. She's got a 6.0 rating because she's had 32 touches, 2 throws, 4 recoveries.
Had nothing to do. That's a great ball.
And her long ball accuracy is a bit low.
Even better tackle from Gemma Bonner.
And it's cleared long from Rachel Laws. Brought down there is Leovalti.
It's not law. It's not lawless, is it? She's not.
Lawley.
Off a pitch. Lawley.
Lawley.
That is Koivisto.
She's gonna. That's her first game. A bit harsh, but she does pick up a yellow for that.
No end in the ball.
Yeah, but it's her first foul. Reckon while she's just earning her paycheck there.
Second for the Finn.
No, this game is very much the French Finn.
Yes.
11 minutes to go.
Just getting there. Mead or Catley? I'll go Mead to put this ball in.
It is Beth Mead. Illiched can't quite get the flick on. Nagano then does get it away. But it's back in possession of Arsenal. Fox plays it back to Leovalti. Now Catley. Back to Zinsberger. And she goes along with it again. Looking for Blackstenius, and Blackstenius does bring it down, but it's then recovered by... forgotten who number 6 is. Clark.
Matthews.
No, Matthews, yeah, sorry. The changes threw me off. Also, don't like the fact there's a left back with the number 6.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh, poor.
Ball inside, Pullover. Still just twisting and turning to get fast players there. Nagano now.
Did do it too much in the end.
Hoping a lovely turn. That's a good ball forward from Bonner, but it's cut out by Ford. Still though, here come Liverpool. How they're not aware of Ruben Moy on her back. Nagano wins it. Here's Hobinger. Matthews now. Gives it to Fahey, who knocks it back. I think Ford and Mead have changed wings as well. I thought flanks, which may well be to their benefit, because I think Ford's better at can stick wider better than Mead can. And Mead coming aside poses more of a threat, personally.
Yeah. No.
Ball forwards. That's held up well by Haug, but it drops to Catley. No, sorry, to Vouty. Needs some support. Blackstenius is in. Can she lift it over the goalkeeper? No. Well, she can, but she can't get it back in the goal.
Yeah, over the keeper, over the goal, and a big miss in the end.
And into the fans, into the crowd.
And she was very much onside.
Yeah, well-timed run.
Had to score.
Could have just taken this past the goalkeeper. Law's committed.
Blimey, that's way over.
Just got it up. Couldn't get it down again.
That's in between her, Russo, and Miedema.
Well, Blackstenius has done all right this season.
She is a very good striker, but she also should score.
That one chance there.
Yes.
She's got 4 goals this season.
Same as Caitlin Ford.
Well, same as Alessia Russo,
Yeah.
who's started pretty much every game. Considering she's played 9 matches, just 225 minutes of Blackstenius this season, yet she's notched up 4 goals.
Crazily low.
Russo, by comparison, has played 927 minutes and notched up 4 goals. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I get that when Blackstenius is coming on, Arsenal are pushing for the game more, but still.
700 minutes difference. 700. That's 6 games.
And Russo's notched up assists while Blackstenius hasn't got any, but still. It's not a great reflection on Russo. I know Russo's general play is quite good, but you can't be a striker who can't score enough.
No. Miedema gets her first of the season, her first in over a year.
And Samco's only got 4 goals a season, but she's not played enough, so that's the explanation. And she's been cooking in the Champions League, so we can forgive her.
Yeah.
Here's Catley. Now moves it out wide. Ford. For Mead. Got the change flanks. Plays it to Catley, and it's cleared away by Koivisto. 7 minutes to play then, plus whatever is allotted for additional time, which there should be a fair bit because they made all the subs at once and took about an hour. So, should be a plentiful helping of added time. While we wait for them to recover this ball for the throne, please, if you haven't made sure, or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe. It massively helps us out. We are 15 away from 300 subscribers. There's 26 people watching right now. Someone, maybe 15 of you haven't subscribed yet, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified every time we upload, every time we're live. So if you've enjoyed tonight, you can join us again. We'll be live this midweek for Chelsea vs Paris FC and for at least 1, maybe 2 WSL games next weekend. So yeah, make sure to join us there. Let's have a cup the weekend after that, which I'm very excited for. Yeah. Arsenal vs Man City should be a great game. It's very messy at the moment for Liverpool, but they have managed to hook it out of play.
I'll tell you who had the ball there.
No, it's so difficult to comment on because it's just a complete mess.
Yeah. Arsenal have got a throw though, and they do play it out, and this is really good stuff. And Little is robbed of possession there, and now Liverpool trying to get out. Ford wins it back.
Ford, Palova, tries to find Fox, falls to Blackstenius. Great.
Another big miss.
Great save from Laws, but yeah. Got to put that wider. Got to aim for a target, aim for a corner there.
But Stenius should have had 2 by now.
Yeah, or at least one of the 2. That one's a lot easier to finish.
Yeah, these are big chances we're talking about.
And the other one. Yeah, this one falls to her. Just doesn't look up.
Yeah,
doesn't look up. Just hits it straight, and Laws does well to get to it.
Yeah, of course.
She has to react quickly, but still.
And Arsenal use their final 2 changes. Doesn't look like Leah Williamson will get on today.
And that is Freedom Hanum.
With 1 glove on. And it's Clodicas.
Could we see Williamson start against West Ham?
Oh,
next weekend?
Maybe.
Be a big call, but...
Yeah, it would be.
I think they'll be keen to have her start against City, in which case I think she's got to start next weekend. But yeah. Difficult. I think it's very difficult to ease centre halves into matches because you don't change your centre halves all after. You don't sub them midway through games very often. So only if there's mistakes and stuff.
We saw Mead and Miedema come on in sub appearances.
Yeah, well, Frank Kirby featured in a few sub appearances, slowly built up to starting matches again. It's very difficult to do for centre halves. Because, for example, they're not going to bring on Williamson 30 minutes into the City Cup game, are they?
No.
That'd be weird. to change your back line like that.
Ball in. Caught by Dinsberger. She finally used her hands today.
She has made a couple of claims. But yeah.
She must be freezing. But yeah, no. Just going to see this game out. Some people starting to make their exit. And it looks like Arsenal are going to be exiting here with a big 3 points. Puts them back level with City and 3 points behind leaders Chelsea with 10 games to go. Getting hit. It's heating up. It is heating up, I'll tell you that much. And we are in for a grandstand finish in the WSL.
Yeah.
Because they've also got to play each other, haven't they? City still have to go to Arsenal. Arsenal still have to go to City. City still have to go to Chelsea. Manham.
Balti. Now Fox. Tries to feed it through towards Blackstone. Takes it around the goalkeeper. Huge touch from Rachel Lawson. Nah, that's a hard one to say. She could have done more there. Blackstone burst a lung to get there.
Oh, where's...
I think I've actually forgot where the edge of the pitch was. That's brilliant goalkeeping from Rachel Lawson.
That is very good.
I should say that Blackstone should have done more.
Blackstone should have won a penalty. Great ball through. Lot on it.
So it's really hard to get a touch on it.
I think it's the fact that Blackstone's got their first, though, for me.
Maybe she could have took it wider.
Or just hit it first time.
Rather than touch around this. Hit it first time.
Why not?
She barely got a foot to it. What do you think she was going to do?
Cheeky dink. Got to think about these things, then.
Little cheeky dink.
What?
I think that's the most difficult shot ever you want her to pull off. Weak foot while running across the ball, just break a leg to flip.
Dink. Just get under it. Look at that. Back here. Law's under pressure. Ooh,
goes it just one out the pitch for Arsenal, but that's how to play for Liverpool throw. And Laws is down now. She got caught in that challenge.
It's that same kind of calf area that she was holding earlier. Lacasse flying in. Ooh.
Just catch her leg there.
Yeah. I mean, Cat just knocks her leg, really.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's a reoccurring injury. It is a problem for Laws that she's faced a few times. Looks like she's just going to play through the pain for these last few minutes.
Unit.
Yeah. Very a loyal servant, Rachel Laws. Very good goalkeeper. But again, Lacasse wins it high up the pitch and does find Black Dennis, who's cutting in and running across the penalty area and can't get a shot away, and Liverpool going to survive for the day.
Laws has very much led them through the leagues. Joined them in 2020 when they were in the Championship. And yeah, was the goalkeeper throughout their rise back to the top flight and while they're in the top flight.
And we are going to have an extra additional...
Of course, did start a career at Liverpool. Pressure from Liverpool. Edberg can't quite win it, but it will be a throw. And 6 more minutes. 6 additional minutes for this game. But yeah, it's been a difficult game for Arsenal haven't been perfect, but they've got the job done. For Liverpool, I feel like they could have got something from today. They're just a bit too negative. And Holland fighting for it there, but she is a little over aggressive. She breaks down Leia Valti. Valti's been one of the best players on the pitch for Arsenal today, if not the best player.
Really, really good. As always, as per.
Yeah. One of the players linked to the move away, actually, from Arsenal this summer with Real Madrid interested.
Yeah. Big blow for Val's side if she was to go.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, 4 minutes or so to go.
Not long left now.
Not at all.
As this WSL weekend winds to a completion.
Yeah.
But yeah, another good weekend of WSL action, of course, next weekend. Not really many big games next weekend, are there? There's obviously important games still for the title fight, but we haven't got any between any of the big sides. Obviously, Arsenal play West Ham. Chelsea have Everton. City play Leicester.
United got Tottenham. No?
Oh, have they?
Or have they got like Bristol City and then can't remember now.
United have Brighton. Liverpool Tottenham. Probably the best of the game where the two are closest.
Another card in there. This one is heading in the direction of Matthews. As Rebecca Welsh gives out her 5th of the game.
I think they've all been the way of, other than McCabe's card, they've all been the way of Liverpool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. No, United 4-2. Newport dream is over. Rasmus Højlund, Anthony, Fernandez and Mainu scoring. They're finding their level.
All of them are playing against Newport, I do not know.
Because if not, they'll lose. Even then, they were 2-0 up and went 2-2. They start such a strong team. Down over around Martinez, Shaw, Casemiro and Mainu, Anthony Fernandez, Garnacho, Højlund. That's full strength, bar the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So nice outcome.
Oh, flick on here. Clark running in.
Tenberg, isn't it? Shot,
yeah.
But it's blocked. It's saved.
Good point, Clark's centre half.
Huge save.
Enderby. Decent chance.
Enderby, that's it. Not Endberg.
Great knock from Laws all the way through the team. Now it's flicked on by Howell as well. In her own half, so onside with Enderby. Good run. And an even better save from Manuela.
Not really seen Enderby yet. She's come off the bench, not really seen her flourish in the episode. Joined from Sheffield United in the summer. But, yeah. Only the 1 assist, no goals in 126 minutes. All sub appearances. Feels like someone they could build around in the future, but they're not really giving them any minutes yet.
Yeah. Here is Enderby, loses possession, and now at Arsenal on a charge. Ford, brilliant play. Finds Lacasse.
Nemena Osita Peter, welcome to the stream. Hell of a name. And I hope I pronounced it correctly. He says, win or lose, I remain a gunner. Gunners for life. Fair enough. Good to see a loyal Arsenal fan in chat.
Good performance from Arsenal tonight. Much needed.
Well,
Second half was much improvement on the first.
An important victory. But, they definitely had to wrestle it over the line at times.
Yeah. And just sitting out this last minute or two.
Definitely sparked from a Miedema goal that was a stroke of wonder.
Player of the match.
I'm going to stick with what I said earlier. I'm going to go Lev Outy. I think she dictated the tempo really nicely today. Didn't really put her foot wrong. Remained composed despite quite an aggressive pressing system from Liverpool. And yeah, played generally quite well. I don't think you can really praise many of Arsenal's attackers too heavily today because they didn't really make many chances for themselves or finish the ones that were created. I think Vouty, though, the conductor, the midfield general, played really, really well. That is another big miss of Blackstenius. Ball into the box, striking the post. You feel like she could have scored. So it's really good play from Arsenal. This Vouty manages to find Lacasse. Lacasse has plays it into the centre, and you've got to be expecting more from Blackstenius there. You're expecting the net to ripple. It doesn't. Smashing in the post.
Yeah, I am gonna go play the match Vivian Miedema purely on the fact that it was her wonder strike that kicked off this whole Arsenal performance because they were not at the races beforehand, and I think that massively helped them out. But Sky have given it to Emily Fox. Again, she was superb tonight. You could have given it to a number of players. For Arsenal, I think Mona mentions to Liverpool as well, who held firm for exactly 60 minutes. Yeah.
Shania Roche, I hope I pronounced your name correctly there, says, why did Kate McCabe get a yellow? I believe it was for taking too long to leave the field of play, so time wasting. But there we go. That is it here at Preston Park. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 2. An important victory for Arsenal as they push for a WSL title. But yeah, still ground to make up on Chelsea. Important to win today, though, and keep the pressure on. And yeah, if anyone else wants to give a player of the match, please do get involved in chat. Give a player of the match. Name Maynard Osita Peter says, if our boys can emulate our girls will win the Premier League this season. Well, that's a hell of a shout.
That is very bold.
Yeah. I don't think either will win the league, respective leagues.
Fair enough.
There we go. Anyway, that's everything from us today. As I say, I'll be back Tuesday with Chelsea versus Paris FC in the Champions League. Hopefully, we'll track to another good game as Chelsea round off their group stage. And then we're back next weekend with at least one WSL game, potentially two. We will be covering either the Arsenal or the Chelsea game, or maybe both. We'll see. But that's everything from us this weekend. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.